Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. Special show for you. As always, we've got amazing jewelry. How about some great values? How about some giveaways? We are all set for a really special show, and we've got classics. We've got new, we've got some really stunning one-of-a-kinds, and it must be said that we have a GIA certified 1 carat plus pink diamond that is here for the lowest price I've ever seen. And I'm talking about a piece that should be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not the millions, but it has marked down, and this is what I did earlier this week in Paraiba. There was a Paraiba that was here, it had been $50,000. Got it down to a price tag that was so low, it sold immediately. Well, we're gonna do the same with a pink diamond. You know we've had a couple that are over 1 carat. This is our 1 carat 01. It is in platinum and 18 karat gold. So if you have ever wanted a pink diamond, it's funny, I know there's a couple of people who've been thinking about some of our pink diamonds for literally years, and this would be the night to get it. There is such a special piece. It is GIA certified as well, so we're going to have that one for you in this show, and it's going to be coming up in this first hour so that you don't miss it, but also so that we can reward those early birds, because that is the collector's piece to own. It's definitely museum worthy, but it's going to be an incredible value. So we do have that. So that's a big headline here, but there's also a 2 carat yellow diamond. It's a VS2. It's also GIA certified. We also have some really important stones that are one of a kinds as always. I did bring out another Paraiba so that if you missed the, what was it, about a 2 carat the other day, we have a 2.5 carat in a bridge. So that's coming up. We've got some really cool Tanzanites that we're going to make super affordable for you, as well as diamond bangles. Mahenge spinel blowout. This is a ring. It's so funny. It's a story behind this ring because it's a Mahenge spinel. It's been here for about 2 months. I have had it in probably every single show, but I've not shown it to you. Why? Because it's a really beautiful stone. It's a really gorgeous mounting, but it's been a lot of money. So after basically 2 months of every time I don't show it, it's discounted, it's discounted, it's discounted, we're going to bring it at a value we've never seen in Mahenge before, and it's a carat 21. So if you've ever wanted one of the bigger stones, but they've been a little bit out of reach, tonight is your night to get one of those. Plus we have Tanzanites I mentioned. We're going to see a round actually in one of the most simple classic styles we've had. That's on the way. And then as if all that wasn't enough, we have a very important couple of diamond pieces. One is a yellow diamond that's going to be an oval. It's an oval 45 pointer, so it's just a light half carat oval and a classic mounting. That's discounted to get the most affordable yellow diamond option out here. And then something similar but different, it's going to be that pink, yellow, and white diamond band. That is also at a blowout price for the last few remaining. So it is going to be a night to shop the classics, shop the new, shop the exclusive, really rare museum pieces, all of that coming your way and more. So I hope you can set aside 3 hours. I promise we'll make it feel like 3 minutes because we got so many amazing values. So stay with us and we're going to have a lot of fun. We do have some wheels as well. We're going to take some blowouts on those. And then we have a gorgeous morganite that's new that is around that is going to really delight. So that's all coming. We're going to start the show with a pink tourmaline. It is a beautiful classic style. Not too many diamonds on this, so really wearable every day. And of course, will you please get requests in too? We'd love to help you out there because obviously we've got a lot of time here to do nothing more than I would be really pleased and thrilled to bring you nothing but requests for 3 hours as well. So that's an option too. But here's item number 112-1674 as we get started here with a carat 95 in this pink tourmaline. So it's a really beautiful raspberry pink. It's got a little bit of that, really just again, a little bit of that purple kind of mauve tone to it as in, I would say a secondary color, but it's really special because you have that really gorgeous mounting. It's kind of a wider style band but with some cutout detailing, some diamonds sprinkled in, and then you also have those heart-shaped cutouts. You see there's almost like a little clover of cutouts there in the heart shapes on the sides, and that is going to be with that beautiful double border. So it's a really special one of a kind. We'll change the gold if you'd like, plus there is going to be a preview today. Tonight during the show, you'll get a little preview of a very important set piece that's coming up this weekend that is going to be something you'll love if you love curb links or any of the Lauren's Links collection. You're going to really enjoy some of these great curb link styles that we have coming up this weekend. So keep an eye out for those, and I'll try to point them out throughout the show. But here's our 195, 6 points in diamonds as well, and we have just the one. So it's kind of the story of the show. We're going to see a lot of one-of-a-kinds as per usual. And this one's going to go out in a hurry because there is a $1,999 set price. And that's only set for the moment because we're just going to take it a lot lower for you and make this one your deal. And it's not even going to be $19.99 or even $1,500 for a big pink tourmaline. Let me show it to you on the hand because it's even prettier. When you see negative space in a ring, that's really designed to be something that you see on the hand. So that's where you get to really enjoy that negative space that you have and really see a little bit of skin through it and get that still wider band, but really comfortable as well. Not even $15, $14, $13.99. Sending it out right now and watch this one up close one more time and see how the diamonds are going to be lining the sides there. They added a few diamonds. That's new. That didn't used to be that way. That was a mounting that just had diamonds scattered more amongst the heart shapes, but instead added a little extra to the sides there. So you get almost like an effect of a halo on either side of your oval, but it's not even $13.99. If you want a pink tourmaline, I know we had the set yesterday in that there was earrings and a beautiful necklace, but that was the one thing missing was the ring. And so a lot of you spoke up and said, well, we'd love a ring to match in that color. Well, this is it. We work quickly on those requests and those custom ideas you have. So here it is, ready to go to one lucky home. And you know what? We'll make it $999 instead. So you've got a huge savings there, coming down from a $2,000 piece way down to $999. Got some big Tanzanite blowouts I mentioned. I do have one gold quartz. It's actually in a rare exotic pear shape. We've got a beautiful brand new opal. We're going to see some big blue zircon on the way and even a pink diaspora, and the list goes on. And then GIA certified pink diamond 101 coming up very shortly. We'll do that at the bottom of the hour. So if you want to get a friend nearby, meaning like call them up and say, turn on TVON to see the pink diamond, it's, trust me, worth it just to see it. And then the beautiful mounting. Actually, out of all the pink diamonds we have that are over a carat, which are 3 in total, this is by far the most elegant mounting, I believe. So really well suited for this larger stone. So we're going to see that coming up. And again, big discount for you there. But let's get to it. We've got a really, really special unisex style emerald piece also here. So that just means men's or ladies. And it means that you're going to see this one in a little bit. Isn't that a great looking ring right there with that wider band? No diamonds on that one. So something a little more unusual for us. Let me show you though. This is going to be kind of fun. This is a really, really special opal, and it starts in the rose gold here, but doesn't need to be left that way. It is a really, really good stone. Look at that. That is mostly red, which is probably what inspired the rose gold setting to start. You don't need to leave it that way, of course. And it's going to be item number 112, 1586. That gets us going here. Now, rose gold bridge. Kind of love that, right? We love the bridge. And then you get that beautiful diamond weight, which this is one of the more simple bridge, 82 points in the diamonds. But that opal, as we move it around so you can really appreciate, again, you see it's natural through and through. So even the profile, you're going to see a little bit of that natural material because they don't really polish the sides on those thicker stones as to retain as much carat weight, because we know how they struggle anyways with their carat weights versus what they actually look like. Now, this stone is a 37 pointer. And it obviously has that depth to it. And then you've got the beautiful 82 points in the diamond mounting here in the rose or the white or the yellow, you decide. But here's what we're going to do to make this super affordable. And that is truly a stunner. When it comes to a fabulous opal, you get that double row. And if you're not familiar with our bridge mountings, well, we do many, but this is one of the more, I hate to say simple, because there's a lot going on still. I mean, bridge mountings are always complicated if you're doing them right, but you see how it's a little more, sometimes they get really wide. It's a little more narrow for our bridge mountings. And you see, boy, that red in that stone is really, it's funny, you can get different tones of red in an opal, and look at that, it's just so bright. But you do see there are double rows going underneath and all the way through and under, and then you have that halo that mounts right above that. So you've got a really good look. Now, if you're somebody who, let's face it, rose gold is the least favorite of the gold colors when it comes to matching up gold color to a certain stone. So if you are somebody who says, no, I don't wear rose gold, please try to look past it, because we can do the white or the yellow, and I know we're familiar with that. It was just yesterday we saw the yellow gold version with Alexandrite right about this time, 24 hours ago. It was also yesterday we saw the white gold bridge with a Paraiba. So if you're with me, you might be able to envision those and what they looked like in the yellow or the white. So those are options for you, of course, but this is where you get the opal, the diamonds, the fabulous look you're getting. One great value, should be $39.99, not going to be. Got a much better value than that. Take a look at it. It's going to be a lot lower. So come on in early. That's always the key on these one-of-a-kinds. And you know, the opals are always going to be one-of-a-kinds. That's always the case. So, because they're not ever two that look exactly alike. And so it's really tough to do earrings. It's really tough to put 2 in a ring. Let me try this on for you, and let's get you a big, big value. And watch this. It's only going to be, how about about this? $14.99 first caller on that opal. And there it is with that beautiful diamonds from side to side. They make sure they cover it on either direction, so it's really lovely. And then, of course, you see that diamond halo with those bigger round brilliants going around that opal, framing it to perfection. And only $1,499 gets it to you. So that'll be a one only, and feel free to switch the gold, please do. I would recommend white gold with this one. That's just me. The yellow gold would be beautiful too. This is a blue-based opal that is just a really special one with all those great colors. So you got a great option there, and we'll see who's got it. And then we're going to move right along, 30 seconds away from moving on to our next piece. We've got Savorites. I do have a lot of one-of-a-kind, so call us early. Please make requests. Like I said, I didn't mention we also have a 1-carat pink diamond, but I have a 26-pointer too. So 2 of the larger pink diamonds we'll see here in our collection left are coming up in this show on this Thursday night. Yes, Christine. Oh, yeah, they were yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to get them. And unfortunately, today is a new day, and I don't have yesterday's merchandise. However, if it's still back there, we can bring it out. And you know what, Christine, to that end, if they have it all together, I'll take everything from yesterday. I might need it. So, yeah, just if you've got everything sorted from yesterday, bring it on out, and I'll be happy to show Susan. Did you want to see the corner ruby earrings or the ring? We had both. Because I know she's been looking for a necklace, right? Okay, because I felt like I remember your request pretty vividly. I thought it was a necklace she was looking for, and I didn't have one of those. But I do have drop earrings. They're quite large drop earrings, Susan. And then we also have a ring that is a little bit simpler. So, okay, let's show this morganite. So it's funny, we have a pink diamond kind of show, as I've been mentioning. But then there's this, which could truly pass for a pink diamond if you had a 6-carat pink diamond round that was available to you, which would be obviously very, very tough to find. So as we look at this, and I know we're going to see the pink diamonds, but just to give you an idea, here's your first look at the 101. This is the 101. So see how the color is very similar, but do you see how the size differs? And so that's my largest pink diamond that I'm going to have for you with a beautiful, beautiful saturated color. But this is the way if you're like, you know, somebody who just enjoys a larger piece, you like a little larger presence to your stone always, please think about morganite as opposed to pink diamonds, because pink diamonds are going to top out here at 101, 102. That's as large as we're going to see pink diamonds get. And that's the pink diamond, you know, the world of pink diamonds, right? There aren't a lot of big stones. Obviously, we're going to do our part to make one ridiculously affordable here tonight for you, which is really exciting. But this is that pink diamond color. So what does that mean about the morganite? Well, it actually means that you're automatically getting a better quality of morganite because it's not the peachy tones. If it were, it wouldn't look as much like a pink diamond, number one. And that's more traditional with morganite, is a peachy brown kind of element to it. This one is just pure diamond pink color, which is really lovely. So you obviously add a lot of flash to it. We know diamonds are known for brilliance. This one has a lot of that added flash because it is the round. Take a look at it. We'll get you great, and by the way, pink diamonds are still there. They're in that first halo. So 112-1723 is coming up right now. And it's a real, oh good, we have all of yesterday's material here. So if there is anything that you're thinking about, thank you so much. Perfect. So Susan, did you want to see ring, earrings, or both? We'll do it. All right, so we'll do those next for you, Susan. Thank you. All right, so here we are with the 606 in that pink morganite, true pink diamond cut though, and look at that. That's a beautiful, beautiful stone. Actually, it's a Portuguese cut, and it's almost like an exaggerated. So it's kind of like if you had brilliant cutting and Portuguese cutting coming together, because it's got so much extra faceting, and it's really almost looking like a lavender violet color as well. That's really strongly coming through. And then it's a carat 11 in pink and white diamonds. Now I do have the breakdown if you're curious. We can leave a carat 11 up there, but I do have 22 points on the pink, which you see is that first halo, and then 89 points in the white diamonds, which is the outer halo. They get a little larger. It's in the rose and the white gold, and we only have just this one. So come on in on the early side. We're gonna really blow out the price tag, so it's not gonna be $49.99. I hesitate on $5,000 pieces right out the gate like this, but that is what it looks like on. And then again, every little movement it has, you see the kind of flash, the beauty, the brilliance, all of that, just magnetic quality. It just draws your eye in. It's such a really, really elevated stone cut. And again, sometimes Portuguese cutting doesn't give you as much flash as, let's say, diamond brilliant cutting. So when you've got kind of an exaggerated or a multiple or multiplied in that Portuguese cut, it ends up looking more like that brilliant cutting, and you see it full on right there. So great looking stone, not $49.99 at all. We're going to send it out and quickly, and this is what we live to do. It is really just one of the best, and yet it's always a challenge to get these true pinks. That's what makes it rare. It sounds like a redundancy to say pink morganite, but then you realize, no, they are mostly not pink. They're mostly that peachy kind of, again, lighter blush color. So you don't usually get like a pure pink sensibility about them. That's what makes this one super rare. That's why we're blowing it out, so that you can get one of these and at an affordable price tag. That's the most important part of all. These are always going to be some of the more prominent and really powerful price tags because of their rarity, because they come out of a private collection here, and we don't get to just bring you as many as we'd like. So take advantage of it while it's here. It's not even $49.99. Actually, we're going to take it even lower than that. We'll make it $2,499 only for that one. Pink and white diamonds around it. We'll get to our corner rupines next, and that's one of the rarest stones on the planet, so we're really excited to bring those to you. And then we also have the pink diamond coming up at the bottom of the hour. That's about 15 minutes away, so make sure you stay with us for that. You'll want to see it. Listen, not everyone's going to be able to get it, right, because it's, you know, just a one of a kind, but trust me when I tell you, you want to be able to see this when everybody else is, you know, offering pink diamonds for literally hundreds of thousands of dollars that are just like this. We are going to bring you a value that is exceptional, and a collector, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of collectors that are going to be seriously considering it, so that's why I'm giving you a full heads up. So now we have the corner rupine coming up, which I'll start with the, I'm going to start with the earrings because they're really very unusual, and this is what's tough to do. It's a rare stone, so you don't see too many of them out there. They're going to match. And we have them. And this is a stone that is known for its blue-green element, but not typically. Around here, that's what you see, but typically this is a stone that is going to be a little different, colorless usually, or some brown colors to it. This is 112-0179, and this will give you 127 of matched corner rupine stones that have that perfect, I say blue-green, they're mostly green. But you'll notice it's not like an emerald green, and here's the comparison. See how that's like a more true green? This has really got a little bit of that blue element, maybe like a 90-10 kind of ratio, so they kind of remind us of a Paraiba Tourmaline in a certain way. But then all these bezel set diamonds are going to do this cascading raindrop effect. Starting with the post, they're going to drop in a vertical style. I've got them set east to west just so they can be together close up. On the wheel, you can see the matching, but again, 127 in the corner rupine carat weight and a full carat in the diamonds that you're getting as well. So there's a lot of individual diamond weight that's lovely here. And then we'll have the ring, which is going to be a nice match because it's also an oval, and you just see it here in the white gold. And I want to just make sure you see it, but see how much smaller the stone in the ring is. So it is impressive. These are never stones that occur in large sizes, so it's always really special and rare when you get larger stones like these 65 pointers nearly. And then they'll have this drop. I'll show you here from a distance away because the measurement is key. This is a longer earring than we typically do. It is that more maybe dressy earring because of the diamond weight, but still very, very flattering because of the elongation it gives you. You can see the length is going to be right at 1.75 inches, but still, again, one long lean drop, but the diamonds are really meant to do that little bit of that cascading. So they kind of zigzag their way down, but that's all the bezels that are setting next to each other. So it's really pretty. It's going to have a post and a butterfly back as well, and really rare to see an earring like this, and we're going to blow them out. So if you'd like, let's take a look close up, and then I'll go ahead and put one up to the ear for you as well. But they are definitely going to be affordable than, well, nobody else in the world I don't think could make these. So we're thrilled about that, number one. Very excited to have that opportunity, and that not a lot of people are going to be able to create a corner rupine anything but an earring where they're matched. That's even better. Full carat in diamonds, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you decide. Here's what we've got for value. This was supposed to be $69.99, probably why it wasn't the top of my list to show them last night, but it's a new day and it's a fabulous request, and we know how limited something like this is to have in the collection. So I say we just do a number on the value, make the price tag really, really, really crazy low, and send them out to anybody who would like them, because certainly there aren't going to be a lot of opportunities in this world to get a corner rupine earring. We're so proud to bring you this one. So there's that drop that you get there, that beautiful sheen and almost neon glow of the stones. You can really see this, of course, reminds me of our bezel diamonds by the yard. We've done a lot of different bezel set kind of pieces for you that have that bezel setting that this will, of course, really, really beautifully work back to. But it's not even $69.99, only one pair. Let's blow them out right now. They're only going to be $1,999 to get the corner rupines, and that is really special and rare. And you can really see now when they're on even better how there is that subtle little kind of cascading element to the bezel set diamonds that you have. So $19.99 gets them to you, white, gold, yellow, or rose. They're in the yellow now. And we'll take another close-up look at them and see who's got them. They're really fabulous and very, very high-end. So that would be your one chance to get them. And here they are again close up, and you'll see that great matching they have as well. And then those beautiful larger diamonds. Always important to point that out, is that those are larger individual diamonds you have rocking all the way through those earrings. Now we'll get to the ring for Susan. I assume she still wants to see the ring. So we'll show you the ring, which is a 20-point stone. So again, very unusual to see these Tanzanian stones in larger sizes, and very unusual to see them in the green. When you get the green elements, that is always the most sophisticated and rare. And so you think about this stone just generally overall as a very, very, very rare stone, but then you realize it's not usually this color. So here we go. Next one up is the ring. This matches, but it's a little smaller stone at 20 points. Item number is 112, $13.93. Very excited to have this ring because also we're going to make it affordable. And for those of you that are just hearing about the stone for the first time, or just being introduced to it, or maybe you've heard about it or read about it, but you've never actually seen the opportunity to get it, or maybe you've seen it here and thought, well, maybe one day, but they're a little pricey, as they should be, right? They're super rare. I don't know where else you're going to find one available for sale. I've never seen one offered anywhere else but here. I've been doing this for a long time. Before I got here, I've been here now 7 years, but I've been doing it for 21, so never had a chance, and I've only sold rare and exotic and natural stones, and quite rare stones at that, but I've never had a corner rupian until the recent months here at TVON. So it's a real super rarity here, but you've got a chance to pick it up at a crazy low. Take a look at it. We're going to do better than the 20 points, by the way, is followed by 22 points in diamonds also. So you're getting a lot of everything going on. And there's all that mill grain work you see there. And then it's a little bit deeper color than what we saw in the earrings, just slightly, but they'll still coordinate beautifully if you did want to get both. But my main goal at this point of my career is, you know, I've sold just about everything. You know, I've sold over $1 billion worth of jewelry on TV. You know, it's been one of those things where, you know, I've kind of done it all. But at this point, really the main goal every time I come in here and put a microphone on is really to give the opportunity for as many people as possible to own the rare stones. And what that really boils down to is price tag. And so, you know, teaming up with TVON to be able to do that on real rarity like this is important, because otherwise, if we say it's $1 million, you can go, great, that'll be fabulous. One person can enjoy that. But instead, we take $1 million and say it's not even $1,000. And yet, I mean, I hate to be the breaker of the obvious here, but that's more gold than ever is going to be $1,000 in today's world. And then we've covered it with 22 points in diamonds and put one of the rarest stones in the earth right in the middle, and it's not $1,000. I mean, I really mean that. And so when you talk about what we do, this is really an example, a prime example of how we take some of the more unique, again, jewelry quality, jewelry grade, wearable and durable for everyday wear. I would tell you if it wasn't. A lot of stones that are rare out there have a 5 or a 6 on the Mohs scale, and that means you're not wearing it every day. It means you're generally just leaving it in a safe, and then every now and then taking it out and looking at it in a box. And you're never actually taking it out and about and enjoying it and living in it and letting other people see it too, because they're too soft. That is not the case here with this stone. This is incredibly wearable, beautiful look. It's a pretty stone. When you put all the rarity aside, it's beautiful at the same time, and yet all the scroll work, all the detail, all the design work, all the diamonds, and it's not even $9.99. This is how it really, again, when I just look back at my career and say, you know what, that was a fun run, it's going to be moments like this that really are the ones that bring a smile and joy to my heart, is that I was able to give corner rupian opportunities that were under $1,000. That's really special. And it's not a stone that you get to look at in a box. It's something you can wear in fine jewelry. That, to me, is really what it's all about. That is what I think is so exciting. And so if you want to try it, it's not going to cost you millions of dollars or even thousands of dollars to do it. And don't you love that? And you're getting your white, yellow, or rose, and you're also getting your size, and we'll ship it to your doorstep for free, and it's not even $8.88 or $7.99. And here's what it looks like on. So that's how we like to do it, because obviously anybody who's got this, if they did, would charge a pretty penny. And we are not even asking for $7.99. So I think our earrings are verifying with Jason over there. But here's what I'm going to do. If you'd like the ring to match, I'll make it $777 and you can grab it. That is such an important piece. And you can see how it's scalloped along those edges. It's not just one flat side to the outer edges there. It's beautifully detailed in that little bit of mill grain that really runs all the way through the design. And then, of course, the diamonds that are dotting along the sides here in the pave. Perfection. So that's only $777. If you'd like it, let's move along. Those are my corner roofing pieces, and I think the earrings may be gone, so big congrats on those, and I'm so glad we had them. So really important. That was all based on your request, so I would really recommend, if you've got one as well, bring those on into us. We will do our best to bring out whatever we can and discount accordingly here as we enjoy a Thursday night of all kinds of markdowns, including the biggest one of them all, literally and figuratively, because it's the biggest deal, because it's a pink diamond that should never be marked down, but it's also literally our biggest discount that I have ever shown you. From where it started to where it's going tonight, it is the pink diamond deal to own. And yes, we have them for $70,000 and $80,000 if you want other ones, but I'm going to show you what has the best color, bar none. And I'm going to show you, I think, the best mounting. Personally, I think it's the best because it's the most important mounting. So I think a 101 pink diamond deserves that. So we're going to show that in 5 minutes now. The countdown is on. Jason, did you have somebody picking up the earrings? Who was it? That's great. I think she already has a ring, I feel like. She may already have a ring, so that's great. Earrings to match, sounds good. Let's get to our big Tanzanite. Got a big cushion cut. We also have a blue zircon blowout. Got a really special, the gold quartz. That was what we wanted to get to here because I know we don't keep those around very long. And this one is totally unique because it's a pear-shaped stone. And look at the pattern, very distinctive pattern. We'll zoom back a bit because it's one of those elongated styles. 112-1708 is your item number, and it's got a double halo in diamonds as well. And that's 24 karat pure gold. It's really taken our customer base by storm. It's one of the more popular stones I bring. And there's a lot of stones that we bring that are popular because if we bring it, it tends to be popular. We have control over what we bring and what is made, and you're a big part of that. And obviously your requests really drive a lot of what we create here on a daily basis. But this stone, it is truly, I can't keep one in stock. Cannot keep one. They're all one of a kinds, of course. So that's a big driving force behind why one comes and goes and then it's gone forever. But this being a pear shape is a little more unique. We saw our first ever rectangular cushion the other day, and boy, was that gone quickly. Most of the time, these gold quartz are ovals in shape, and that's where they stay. This is going to be our one and only pear shape, and it is a good size at 237. Now, of course, we always look to the gold quartz to be how is it delivering that gold in the sense of what's the pattern like? Is there a little bit of gold or is there a lot of gold? Because obviously gold, if you're thinking, yeah, isn't gold pricing really high right now, like over $1,800 an ounce? It is. And yet you've got 24 karat pure gold. This is how gold is mined. Gold is mined as a precious metal from the earth. It is naturally that yellow color. Then of course it's alloyed to be put together in jewelry to be your vessel for carrying your rare diamonds and your rare stones. And it all starts with gold that's mined from the earth. So we're talking about, in this situation, the gold has basically been embedded into this quartz gem. It is discovered, it is mined, and then it is faceted for you in this great buff top like you see here. So 237, 82 points in the double halo in diamonds, so quite significant diamond weight, but really great cutting because the pear shape being unique as we know, but also having this pattern that's still top, bottom, right down the middle, and then extends out along the sides. So really looks like you couldn't have painted it any prettier, and that's a nice example as well. So our 237, it's in the yellow gold, doesn't have to stay that way. You can get a different gold color if you'd like. 82 points is the diamond weight, so that's keeping it really classic there with your 82 points and that double halo, and that looks good. And then you've got, of course, all that yellow gold, which I really like with it, but just we want to give you the option. If you want to change it up a little bit, you can, but this is a one only, and let me try it on. The beauty of this one is the 237 is going to look like a larger present stone because you do have that elongation of the pear shape, which you see, but it is, again, wouldn't be going as quickly as it does here on the show if it weren't a great value, and this certainly is. It's got to be a $33.99 price tag. This is the first time you're seeing it here tonight, and yet that's where it's supposed to be at $33.99. Makes sense with the size of that stone you have, but we're going to take it a lot lower, and we are going to get these phone lines rocking, and then pink diamond time for a brief few moments. GIA certified, 101, get ready, it's going to fly on out of here. Trust me, it will. It has nowhere to go but out. It's the biggest value, and I'm going to tell you right now, it would appraise, oh boy, we'll talk about it. It's like 1 minute away, but right now, this piece, $1,399. We'll just take $2,000 off the price, make it a lot better for you at $13.99, and say bye-bye gold quartz, because with 82 points in diamonds as well, awfully nice stone there, and it is going to be on its way at $13.99. Get ready. We are now 1 minute away from the pink diamond 101 GIA certified, prettiest platinum mounting, fancy white diamonds around it, in fancy cuts that is, and it's all happening next. And it is truly I had to do, you've heard of a double take, and then you've heard of like a triple take and a quadruple take and a quintuple take. I could not stop staring at this item number and information in complete disbelief of what I'm looking at. So that's all next. And get ready, if you know our pink diamonds, there are only 3 in existence that are above 1 carat. And they all happen to be $70 and $80 and $100,000 pieces. And those are great values. But tonight, everything is about to change on one pink diamond. So we're going to get that one a home. 112-0641. Yes. Sure. Oh, yeah, the one in the bridge. You got it. We'll show that real quick. All right. Let me do that real quick. So hold on the pink diamond just momentarily. Who's this for? Susan. All right, Susan. Did she catch up with yesterday's show a little bit after the fact, perhaps? I actually may not have that out here, Christine, so we may have to go see if that's still available in the back. I don't think I have that one out here, but it was the, I want to say 41-point yellow oval in the bridge. I just don't have it out here, unfortunately. So, Susan, hang on tight. We'll see if we can get that for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into our pink diamond presentation because, well, we're ready. I'm just elated. This is really going to be one of those days that just I won't soon forget because of what's about to take place with this pricing. I really want to encourage any of our collectors to get on the phone lines here because I have a feeling the way this is priced, there's no way we can just split it up and timeshare it among 3 or 4 or 5 different collectors, and that might really be the scenario that's needed here with the popularity of what we're about to do. It is a GIA certified pink diamond that is over 1 carat in size. We have had for a long time now 3 stones in existence, and they're all beautifully set. One is in our bridge mounting, and then the other is more traditional halos, and then this is the one that goes, in my mind, appropriately set because it's really big white diamonds that are fancy cuts around this really important. Now, I've shown all 3 of the pink diamonds. Yes. Quartz is gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. It's a rare pair. But here we go with item number 112-0641. Now, the only thing about this piece is that the cert that you're going to get does not, and again, we don't always, when we send stones off before they're set to GIA, we usually get our diamond reports with a lot of specifics. Now, this is going to have the fact that it's a natural diamond in the color, but it doesn't do all the clarity grading. So something to keep in mind here, but we're going to show it to you. So that's the only thing to know about just this versus other GI certified stones, but that doesn't mean it's not a great clarity. You're going to see it up close. What it means is that it just wasn't requested for whatever reason. So comes with the GIA cert. It is a 101 diamond that actually is listed, but this is the important part that the other ones don't necessarily say is fancy. It is a fancy pink. Now, they've actually graded it as a fancy brownish pink. Brownish pink because it is so saturated. Now, when you see this, I'm saying this up front because when you see it, I want you to honestly evaluate it from a visual and ask yourself if you see any brown whatsoever. What GIA is really discussing when they say something like that is that it's a very saturated. Normally it's going to say faint pink or light pink. That's all the other certs we have. Say those different labels. This is really intense. It is by far, out of the 3 that we have that are over carat, this is by far the best color. It is by far the best saturation for you. It also is an oval, which gives you a much bigger look. I've always found that with the ovals as opposed to a pear or a cushion cut, which is more typically how we see the fancy diamonds. It does say the word fancy on the cert. You're going to see the cert. You're going to get the cert. But there's also an incredible diamond weight around it of a carat 79. So, and every one of them are big, important diamonds to go with it. So I think you're going to like it, but it's a huge markdown. So I couldn't believe it. So here it is. So you can start to think about it, and we'll come in a little bit closer so you can see nothing as far as little accent stones here in this ring. It is the ooh la la, can't get enough of it. Oh my goodness, this starburst effect, this almost starburst meets floral design of big pear-shaped white diamonds, big beautiful rounds that are kind of set between them, and it is going to be that 101 set in platinum and 18 karat rose gold. How stunning is this? Stunning. Now that you've seen it, stays as is in platinum and rose gold. Here's what I'd like to really drive the point home. Known our 3 our 3 pink diamond rings that are over carat pretty well here for the last several years. This was the one that started at the highest price tag of $109,999. So just basically $110,000. And that is all to do with that color saturation level, which is always the big challenge to get in a diamond. What the colors are about is always about getting, especially in the pinks, more saturated levels. Now, it is listed as a fancy. You have that big size. What we have done tonight, though, and the reason I'm giving you the heads up and we're showing it right now early, is that this is the most crazy markdown. Again, 7 years of doing this either 5 or 6 times a week here with you guys. I've never seen a value like it. It's crazy good. It's going to fly. And before you think, that's great, but it starts at 110, so even if she brings it down to some crazy low, it's going to be $80,000. It is not going to be $80,000. And so it's a lot easier, as we always say. I would say this on a $1,000 piece that's marked down to $500. Call me early, because this is one of those that I literally cannot duplicate. I cannot bring you another certified diamond like this. I cannot for sure bring you a value like where we're about to go, because it is just that low. It's the price of a lot of pedestrian pieces in jewelry out there. It's the price of a gold bangle by itself at a designer wholesale or a big designer retail store right now. It's the price of a plain gold bangle, when you could actually get something that is worth far more. But as we've been saying, some pieces, especially these that are a little above our typical average price point, they just tend to stay here a little bit longer because they're not everybody's cup of tea and they're not in everybody's wheelhouse for budget. So when they do, there comes a point like tonight where we have to say goodbye to it. We have to do something that is going to, for sure, get it a home. And that's the only way to explain this markdown, just so you're clear. Because if you're thinking it should have been this price or it could have been this price, no. It's just a matter of what is the price that we know if we take it that low and sacrifice it, it's going to go. That's what we're doing. We're just making that all-on, full-on effort to move it out from us to you. Because it's not doing any good sitting in our vault night after night. It needs to be in the hands of a collector. So that's what is about to happen. Let me show you the cert. Here's the ring again. You're going to see it on the hand as well. That diamond weight, remember, is 179 in diamonds, so a very powerful diamond weight around it with all those bigger individual stones that you have. And you see how it's the pear shapes that start at the edge and flare out. Then, if you look beyond, right here, there's a really, really big marquise, and you see how that's going to be set? At the intersection of every pear shape is a marquise cut. So, and I said rounds earlier, there are no rounds. It's a bit of an optical illusion the way the pear shapes and the marquise are set together. Here's your cert, and remember, we have a full return privilege. So even if you try it and you get it at home and you feel like it's not the biggest value you've ever seen in your life, send it on back. That you still get even with these really, really, really important high-end pieces. So here it is, your GIA certificate. For the diamond individually, it's an oval brilliant. It's a 5.5 by 7.7 millimeter, nearly double calibrated oval, 101 carat weight, fancy brown pink. Again, it reads as no brown at all. It reads as a super saturated pink, and it's natural in color. Yes, it is all natural, no treatment whatsoever, and has a very even color distribution. This is the diamond color scale, and there's your GIA seal. So, and there's your little QR code that's going to give you all the information you need if you want to access all that info online. So here's what we have for you. Instead of the $110,000 being $80,000, which is fine, I like the idea of $30,000 saved, we're not doing that. It's not $80,000. Let me try it on so you get the full scope here, and then we're going to blow it out. I have never seen a price tag like this on a pink diamond. I've been in the wholesale trade for a very, very long time, as well as on television here with you guys. I have pretty much a very, very, very easy, accessible little Rolodex, if you will, to all the biggest diamond dealers in the world. After you're in the business for a long time, you get those contacts, you make those contacts, and you keep them close. I got to tell you, nobody could do this diamond for this price. We have a couple people already on the phone lines. I invite you to do the same to give yourself a shot, because instead of $80,000, $70,000, $60,000, which none of our pink diamonds should ever go below $60,000, this one is going to, and I think this is the most fancy of the mountings. It looks the most impressive and important because it's the one with all the big white diamonds around it. It's a carat 79, but there aren't that many stones. So each one individually is large. And look at that color from a distance. You don't need to squint to see it. It's a beautiful saturated pink, and it's not $60,000. And this is the way the platinum is finished. So you see everything you see there through the inside, everything that's a white metal, that's platinum. The rose gold is simply the basket and the setting for that center diamond and nothing more, but that is 18 karat rose gold. and this is what we'll do. You have never seen a value like it. I have never seen a value like it. This is what we live to do. Tonight is the night to get this one at home, get a collector with one of the most important stones we could ever possibly bring, and it's not even $60,000 or $50,000. This has never happened on any of our pink diamonds altogether that are over a carat. Don't worry if it's still not in your budget and you love a pink diamond and now you realize the fascination and realize I've got to get my hands on one. We have another one coming up in 26 points in a little bit, which is also big. But this is not 50. It's not 40. It's not even $30,000. Let's be real. If it's $29,999, it's 60 seconds and gone. That is not the final price tag. I truly have to keep on looking at it here live on the air with you to just, every fiber in my being is telling me, do not do this. This is wrong. It should not happen. But we're going to make it happen. And say goodbye to this. You get one chance to get it, and it's right here, right now. The price can obviously never be lower. This is everything and more. We are literally giving it away. It's already under our cost. And the fact that I'm going lower than this, and I will, is going to be staggering. So I know it's not for everybody. I know it's not exactly inexpensive, but when you consider what something like this should be here, and by the way, that's here. Anywhere else, figure 3-4 times the price of our price. That's usually how we run. Although I don't honestly know where I can guide you to go see a 101 certified natural diamond that has this color saturation to it anywhere. Here's what I'll do instead, $29,000. Call me early again. Put yourself at the front of the line. When you're there, it makes it possible. If you're not, it's not going to happen. So this is your chance. This is your time. And again, collectors, come on in, because it's not even $25,000. I still can't believe this is happening, but I'm going to say congratulations in advance, because whomever gets it is you really are going to own and be the bearer of one of the most incredibly important values we've ever put together all time. It's not $25,000 either. $24,999, not your price. Hard to believe, cert coming with it. Here it is one more time on the hand, probably the last time I'll get to try this beauty on. And that is something I'll never forget. And there's a great feel and weight, even the way the band is made. You think a band is just a band. Oh, the way it just glides on the hand is really impressive. It feels great on. Wear it. Don't be shy about wearing it. Take that on out. You can't hurt diamonds. But it's not $24,000. Well, we may hurt their feelings a little bit here because this value is just too good. It's not $24,000. It's not $23,000. It's not $22,000. I still can't get over it. This is under our own cost by a mile. Take it while it's here. Not even going to be $22,000. We're blowing it out. It's for one caller. Just try it. And if it's not all that, if you find that that's not appraising for a lot more than you paid, whoo-hoo, send it back, right? If you find that that's not the most beautiful saturated, I have stones that are 10 and 12 points that don't have this saturation, as this 101 does. And it's not 22, it's not 21, and it's not even $20,000. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the single best value we have had at TVON in our history. $19,999 gets that to you. And that is how we make a value that was already here at $110,000. This is how we make it even better. And there's only that one. So we'll give it 60 seconds. I just had to show that to you, aware that that is one of our all-time most important best. We're not talking about a 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 pointer here, which some of our 60 and 70 pointers have gone for more, by the way, and they're gone. So this is the chance to pick it up. $19,999. Try it. You will be very, very happy you did. I know sometimes with pieces like this, honestly, this is one of those where I know I would be someone who understands the business. I would look at that and be a skeptic because it's just too low. I would feel a little more comfortable if it was $110,000, but I'm telling you, don't let that hold you back, because that's the problem here. We are needing to move it. We're getting it at a price it's obvious. It's really obvious the kind of value that this carries. So this is the time to pick it up. So GIA certified and $19,999. We have 15 seconds left, and then we're going to show the next request, which was that yellow diamond from last night in the bridge. We'll give that a look here as well. And then we've got wheels, and we've got tanzanites, and we've got all kinds of, I hope your requests that you'll get in as well. Anything else we can show you, but that one is special and we're verifying right now. So don't miss out. But here we go with the yellow diamond that was requested to see from last night. It's 1110728. And luckily that one is still available for you. And it is a 51-point VS oval yellow. And again, a pink diamond coming up in a 26-point size coming up at the top of the hour. So that's only about 15 minutes away. So make sure you stay with us because I get it. Not everyone's got the budget. Still, understanding the value, not everybody's got the budget for a $20,000 ring. So we'll bring out a 26-pointer that's got great saturation and give you a great value on that one. But here's our yellow diamond, 1110728. It is in yellow gold only, 51-point VS oval. Let me just make sure you see it up towards the eye level so you can really see what that brilliant stone is all about. And then, of course, the diamonds that run underneath. And then, of course, 4 rows in total. It's a mini bridge. But when we say mini, it's still got 4 rows of gold and it's still wide through the back. So there's still plenty of gold here to enjoy. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It does have 58 points in diamonds, but it's a real small size right now. So I'm just going to pop it on my pinky here for you just to ensure that I can actually get it off at the end of the presentation and send it out to you. But there it is. Again, any size you need, gold color stays in the yellow. And you don't even need to size up on this one because even though it's wider through the back, it's not too wide. So this one's actually going to be $1,499. It was on a wheel. A big blowout on diamond pieces here last night, so we're recapping it for you. And that one may be gone to Will. So Will, are you thinking about the pink diamond or the yellow diamond? Yellow? Verifying. All right, so $14.99 gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So next up, and again, pink diamond, look at this. We've got another pink diamond. It's the 26-pointer. Look at that. Another, because you know, I realized that with that 101 that we have, being as saturated as, I couldn't bring you the normal color. So I made sure that the only pink diamond I was going to bring out tonight other than the 101 was going to be the next most saturated stone we have, which is right there. And then look at that style with the pink and the whites all around it. So this one's going to be coming up top of the hour. Stick around. But in the meantime, we have a blue zircon masterpiece here. Big time stone here. It's item number 1120876. And there it is. Bright, gorgeous, kind of bright electric blues here. Really fabulous stone, isn't it? And it's item number 1120876. And that'll be our 932 cushion. And a really good look there because you have those bigger diamonds as well set together, pave, but in a trillion type of design. That's 46 points in total. This one stays in the white gold, and we're going to make it real affordable. So it's a good time to pick it up, that's for sure. 932, we're blowing it out. It's one of our larger zircons here. Thrilled that we have it for you tonight, and then we'll show it to you on the hand as well so you can see what that's all about and get a sense of the size, because these zircons are a little more dense than other stones, so it's always good to look at the perspective. Some stones out there like emeralds and opals are a little less dense just compared to others. This one's a little more dense, so it just may look, and that's why I wanted to show it on the hand, it may look more like a 7 or an 8 carat as opposed to a 9 carat if it were, let's say, a sapphire. So just something to keep in mind about the zircon, but the double refraction is what really gets noticed. It's what the real headline is with this stone, and we're going to make it, actually you don't even need to leave it in the white gold. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And we've got a brand new super low price tag on it, and we're going to send it on out. And I do have another yellow diamond, so don't worry, we've got another one coming up. But this one's actually going to be, you know what, blow it out at, it's a $49.99 OG price. We're going to go a lot lower than that. Got to just move jewelry tonight. You know, it's one of those nights where we're just kind of clearing things out. I mean, there may not be some big sale banner on the screen there, but it's kind of what we're doing here on this Thursday. It's just about clearing out jewelry. We've got some brand new, but most of it's just markdowns on pieces you know and you've seen. So let's blow it out right now for $18.88. First caller on that one. It's the only big blue zircon left. Largest stone we have other than this is about a 2-3 carat. So extra size right there on that one. And that's only $18.88. And then for those of you that just missed out on the yellow diamond in the bridge, I've got something different but similar, because it's about the same size in the center, still yellow, still VS. It's got even, what, a few pretty similar, actually more diamond weight. How nice. So even more diamond weight around it. And if you don't normally go for the bridge, this is in a more classic style that we have coming up. So let me know on the zircon. We're just going to keep moving. I'm moving before pieces go, just so we can show you a lot of great jewelry and make plenty of time for all those requests that I'm excited to hear from you. But look at this. Wild, isn't it? Because that's the perfect color of yellow diamond right there if you want that bright not too loud. Like there's a lot of people that say, I understand that the diamond world works where sometimes they get more saturated and those are a little bit more rare. But if you just want something that doesn't quite go neon, you want that beautiful, bright sunshine yellow. That's really where this is. Canary yellow is different. It's a lot lighter. I'm always on the fence about the canary yellows because they tend to look like maybe a not so good white diamond. There's not, for me, enough color. I really like to see a little more pop of color, but some people prefer. And again, that's what we want you to go for, not what the buying guides say to do or what the rarity. I mean, after all, this is a piece of jewelry that you adorn yourself with. So you have to love the way it looks. You have to love the style and love the look, and it has to make you smile when you see it. So when we take a look at this, it's that bright color. It's not overly done or overly dark. It's item number 1110722. And we just saw that one in the bridge, which was a 51 point oval. This is a 45 pointer. Honestly, I'll show you the two side by side. This one I think looks a little bit bigger. Maybe it's the way it's set, but sometimes different cuts will do that. This is the last one, for example. Yeah. See, this one looks a little more narrow, so that's why the one that's in this double halo looks a little bit larger at first glance. 45 point stone. Now, that last bridge had 58 points in diamonds. This gives you more, 65 points in diamonds. Now, we just saw the bridge go, and it was $14.99. Let's help everybody own a yellow diamond. This is one of those few opportunities where we talk about large yellow diamonds and we talk about a minimum price tag of $4,000 going forward. That scares people. A lot of people start saying things like, I guess I'm never going to get one. I guess I missed the boat. If $4,000 is not what the budget says, you might be hearing that and knowing TVON's got the best values and now their yellow diamonds are $4,000. What am I going to do? Does it mean no yellow diamond? It means wait for that rare Thursday when we're going to do a blowout like you've never seen. Keep in mind the grand total in carat weight here is 110. So you have that bigger center stone that is a light half carat. You get the really important diamonds all around it. That's 65 points. It's a classic as can be mounting. And yet you're going to choose your white, yellow, and rose gold. No, I'm sorry, yellow gold only on this one. Well, you know what? That should tell you everything you need to know about the discount that's forthcoming here. It's not $39.99. The best news is we're going to take what my lowest here on the bag in bright red marker is $2,999, and we're going to blow that out. And I know it's a Thursday, and I know it's August, and I know probably you're not thinking about what's going to be sitting wrapped in a box with a big red bow under the tree. And you're not thinking about what to give on a night on Hanukkah, and you're not thinking about that anniversary that might be 11 months away. But this is where you might want to think about those things, or better yet, just say, I'm throwing caution to the wind, and I've never seen a value like that on yellow diamonds, so I'm going to get it for myself because I see a value. And they're only going one direction, and that is up. So if you can, and I know nobody's online because you're seeing $29.99, you're going, not impressed. Trust me, you'll be impressed. We just had that last yellow diamond with less diamond weight go for more. And that was $14.99. So what am I going to promise to you? We're going to make this one even better. And it is a, really again, same kind of look in the oval, VS quality no less. You're getting the yellow gold, although when you see this, it's so covered in diamonds from side to side, you don't even really recognize the gold color behind it. It's just all about that center yellow and the white diamonds around it. It's not even $14.99. That's what we just did, had that beautiful stone in the bridge, and it sold immediately for $14.99. Probably because that was from a blowout discount wheel from last night. This one's going even lower because I got to make sure it goes. We can't leave it here. Can't do that. It's a fabulous idea. And watch how it looks on the hand because it's so wearable. It's that style that's so classic. It makes it wearable. It's easy. If you wanted to stack a yellow diamond wonder ring around it, that's an option too. You could definitely do that. Okay. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10.99. How does that sound? Carat 10 total weight, natural yellow diamond in the middle that is a just under a half a carat, and we're not asking for $10.99 either. Uh-oh. First caller, blow it out. I've not seen anything like this, have you? Because this is one of those for the ages here. We're doing it on diamonds tonight. I mean, pink diamond already, the 101, under $20,000. Now we've got this one here, under $1,000. Make it $9.99 First caller, it will go. Make sure you're going as quickly as you can to get in on this one. And all we need to know is what size do you need? It stays in the yellow gold. We'll make it in the perfect size for you. You simply say the word. We got it going out to you. It'll ship tomorrow. It'll ship tomorrow. All we got to do is size it, right? Don't need to change the gold color. So it'll be right on out to you. And by the time I see you on Monday, you're going to probably have it. So this is the time to pick it up. And it's under $1,000. And look at that ring. Look at that ring. This is not a little collection of a lot of little diamonds put together. That's 145-point VS Clarity oval stone, and it's still here. Okay, so pink diamond, biggest value we have is here. And now this one is at $9.99. And don't forget about that pink morganite and that opal we had earlier. They're here too. This one's a carat 10 though for $9.99. If a carat 10, you know, we see all these diamond rings out there that are all these little tiny little pavés, and you'll get, you know, 1 point diamonds or less, and it'll make a carat 10, and it's 110 different diamonds. So they're 1-pointers, they're microscopic, they're put together, nothing wrong with that, but that's a look, right? You can't get that for under $1,000 a carat. We just made a 45-point yellow. Yellow, that's what this is, not a white diamond. And by the way, if that was a 45-point white diamond, we could never do it for this price. This is that upgraded color, that upgraded rarity. Remember the whole specs of 1 fancy color diamond for every 100,000 white diamonds out there, and that includes all the colors. Yellow's up there, nitrogen rich. That's what we know in nature has to be present when that diamond is formed under the pressure that diamonds require to actually be created in the Earth's surface. And we have got it for $9.99. Wow. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This is what you shop. I would buy it just to resell it. But that's, you know, if you need a connection, let me know. I can try to help you out. But, you know, big cities, you know, I can't help you out if you're like out in the middle of nowhere on a cornfield, maybe in Iowa. I'm not sure I'm going to have the connections unless you can get to LA or New York. But I'll tell you right now, the dealers of this world would do anything to get a value like that on the center diamond. True story. I've got a whole list of connections that are diamond site holders and diamond wholesalers. None of them are offering a half-carat yellow diamond in a VS quality for $1,000 loose in a little plastic baggie. Nobody would do that. We're giving it to you in a finished piece of jewelry. Solid gold is setting it. 65 points. That's 2/3 of a carat in white diamonds that are VS, and it's under $1,000. Whew, that's good. That's good right there. Take a look. Let's come on over one more time. I'm putting Tony to sleep. I'm talking too long. But I'm really adamant about these values. These values are too good. I mean, first the 101 pink, and now this. It's unheard of. Anybody got the yellow diamond? Thinking about it? Verifying? Maybe? Sean, Will, Jason? I see a couple callers out there on the line. Christine, Jess, Andy? Anybody on this one? It's a major value. I wish everything could be like this. You know, that's my dream scenario. I have dreams like that. Tony has dreams that he shows up and nothing's here, right? Nothing's where it should be, and nothing's connected, and no wires are plugged in. And I have dreams where all the jewelry is $9.99. Those are my kind of dreams, right? And it's like, that's what it's made. And this is probably how you think as a shopper, as a jewelry lover, as the jewelry obsessed. You have dreams about owning really high-end jewelry and spending practically nothing to get it. This is it. It's like the whole reality has come through here where, okay, it's the pinch me moment. Is this really like the real deal? Is that a real diamond? The other day we had that question. It was so cute. I was just wrapping up a show. I think it was last Monday or maybe it was last Sunday. And I'm literally getting off the air and I'm listening into one of our conversations here in the phone bank. And it was a person who'd never seen us before. And they, happened upon the show. And they were asking the question, same question, but 100 different ways. And the bottom line was, is that stuff real? It was like, is it real? Is it real jewelry? Like, is this? No, but it's not. It can't be like real, like solid gold. It's got to be like a plated deal, right? Or it's one of those coated deals or one of those vermeils. And those are crystals or CZs, right? I mean, they could not get over it. They'd seen a couple minutes at the end of a show, and they were not believing that this was real jewelry. So, again, welcome to the fantasy world of fine jewelry shopping here that is TVON. Nowhere else, just here. And that's how we do it, $9.99. And that's not our normal value. That's just a discount, end of the hours here, just blowing it out, making you a value that fits along with, I think, the pink diamond value, right? I mean, different price tags entirely, but really very, very important And really large discounts are happening here. And that's only $9.99. So first caller, let's move along. We've got the top of the hour about 1 minute away. So Tony, I think we'll queue up a 60-second clock as I try it on one more time. Remember, it stays in the yellow gold, so all we have to do is size it. That's it. Tell us what size you need. Did you know we do full sizes and quarter sizes and half sizes and 3/4 sizes? Because usually you have two options to shop in the world. They either give it to you in the size it is and say you're on your own, you go take it to a jeweler, you go find somebody who's going to size it, you spend hundreds of dollars, you spend a week away from your ring and hope you get the ring back. And that's how it usually works, right? Now, there's another option where sometimes you'll get a choice of size, but it's only full sizes. And it's, 5 through 9. Well, here it's a little different. We're sizing it to exact. We know that not everybody's a perfect size 6 or a perfect size 8. So maybe you need a 7.5, and that's really the perfect fit. Or maybe you want a 9.25, and that's what we do. So you get and that's, by the way, on the house. So that's important as well. So that's a nice extra. Did you have any questions, Christine, Sean? No? Okay, good. All right, 7 seconds, and then we move along. We have about 10 till the top of the hour. And we do have that big morganite still here, so I probably need to flash that again. Got a great collector's wheel, some mahenge I'm gonna blow out for you. Also, there's a pink and yellow and white diamond triple row band that's here with a major diamond weight, over a carat as well. Pink, yellow, and white, very important. So next up. Oh, and do you guys like my bracelet? I have a question. Do you guys like my new bracelet? Here it is. Just wanted to show you. This was finished and completed today. And it's a curb link, and we know how many questions we get about our curb link designs. I built a whole line of jewelry with my name on it here, but we didn't have a bracelet quite like this. And it's got that one section of diamonds. It looks like one huge solitaire, doesn't it? It looks like a big 1 carat round brilliant, but actually it's a cluster of diamonds, so we can keep it affordable for you, because 1 carat diamonds put it up immediately in the $5,000 range. And of course, we got a lot of beautiful diamond cut gold there. So that is coming up this weekend. Saturday, more specifically. And then for anybody who says, you know what, that's what I've been looking for, but I want a necklace like that. Oh, wait. I have a necklace like that, where it's an entire 18 inches with adjustability, so 20 is the max, and there's the match in the necklace, and that entire suite is coming up this weekend. Bracelet on Saturday, necklace on Sunday, and I have had so many of you asking for more curb link jewelry, so we don't do a lot of like strictly gold, and this is not strictly gold, but mostly gold, so it's nice to have these options for you. So those will be coming up over the weekend. Just want to give you a little, for instance, a little heads up there so you know, and they're really, really well done, and that's all solid 14K, so looking forward to those. They got a great feel, but really good for everyday wear as well. Question, Andy? Tony in Washington, thank you so much. Thanks, Tony. All right, coming up next, do you want to start the hour with something sweet? And we'll take one last look at that yellow diamond. And then, oh, I know what I'm bringing out. We got the round Tanzanite. Yes, Jess, go ahead. I would love to say hi to a new register. Andrea, from where? Arizona. That has a nice ring to it. Andrea from Arizona, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to our show. Glad you're with us. I just noticed there's a little polishing cloth in the prong of the ring I want to show you next. And that is a problem because, okay, I'm working on it. I'm using the best of my tools up here to try and get the little polishing cloth out of this Tanzanite, but it might take an extra second or two. So I'll do the best I can. I'm working with limited tools up here, but that's going to be something we're going to show you here momentarily. And then we've got a really, really special look, and I do have, so Pamela, I do have some fire opals, but let me know specifically if you have a certain size in mind. Also, we have this really gorgeous zambarin. I'm going to keep working on that Tanzanite here. That's our top of the hour, but I do have this one. Oh, yeah. This is like a recurring dream because I feel like this stone we've seen before, and yet every time I've got it, we have all these people miss out. And so what do? We try to bring something similar back, and we have. Item number is 1120-929. This will be a very quick presentation, I have a feeling. It's going to be that huge 7 carat 03 Royal Zambarin round. That looks, I hate to say this because I don't mean to insult the Royal Zambarin family, but it just looks even more important than a garnet. You know, there's a lot of rare garnets out there, don't get me wrong. Demontoids and mandarins and Royal Zambarins and Savorites and Marilani mints, and the list goes on and on and on. But what I mean by when you get the reds or the purples, typically they're more commonplace garnets. And they can be called garnets, they can be called pyrope garnets, they can be called rhodolites. But this is not that. And so with it, you're getting what we call a color shifting garnet, where you can clearly see the reds, the purples, and the blues, and really so much more, because this is that round that is just bringing some magic. Look at the different focal facet points you have all the way through the stone. The magic and the beauty of the round, not to mention a carat 84 in diamonds that are everywhere else, around it, underneath it, and beside it. And we have one only, and it will stay in the white gold, and it's ready to go. And now it gets a huge reduction in price. So we can just try to make this easy. That's kind of there's an easy way to sell jewelry and a complicated way to sell jewelry. And I go for the easy route, which just is as simple as discount pricing. You know, you start dropping prices and everything's going to go. And that's what we're doing right now. So instead of asking for this normal $79.99 price, we're going to take it a lot lower. Hey, Christine, real quick, I do have a request for a large fire opal in either a pear shape or a round. Can we see if we have anything that's going to work for Pamela? Thank you so much. We're going to check Pamela and see if we have anything for you. Pear shape, round, large fire opal. And you can always define large, because I know on fire opals we go up to like 7-8 carats. But large ones are still considered to be 2 carats. So, you know, if you have any more specifics, let me know. But here we go with a really beautiful zambarin in that round. And I know we've seen other zambarins, and they're gorgeous too. But there is something very special about having that round cut. Now watch it from a distance away and watch what it does when it's on the hand, because this gets even more wild when you really get to see it move. And then you get to see all the beauty internally and all the amazing colors and the beautiful fiery tones you get and all those different colors that are coming to light. This is not a color change stone. And that's actually really good in this case, because you don't need to change your light environment to see different colors. It's as simple as put it on and move it. Maybe move from one room to another, inside to outside. You will be amazed at how certain colors will dominate in different lights over others. And this one is not $79.99. First caller situation, of course. We're going to blow it out right now. There's one in the world. It is nowhere near even $4,000. And there's your half off discount already. And so that instantaneous discounting we love, blow it out even further. One only stays in the white gold. That is nearly 2 carats in VS diamonds as well. Very, very impressive there. And we're going to make this one really simple and easy. It is that one only though, and no, there's not another one coming out like it. This is our final. We have worked with some very, very skilled lapidaries to even create and bring you more of these rounds by virtue of your request. Means taking other stones that were larger and literally recutting them so that they could be this razzle-dazzle round that we see here. What'd you find? Perfect. Thank you so much. Pamela, we got 2 rings to look at next. No rounds, right? So just a pear shape and an oval. Okay, so we'll do that next. And then, if you'd like, I'll do this one even lower than $3,000. It's not going to be $29.99. And it must be said, right now, for that mounting by itself, if you took the zambarin out of the ring and out of the equation, you're looking at a price tag that is too low. We're already there. It's not $29.99. The very first caller's taking this. You got to dial in. There's very few ways to do, because there's kind of that non-negotiable of diamonds and gold. And when you get a certain level of diamonds and gold together, there's only so low it can go. So when you're below that already and you haven't factored in the most important part, which is this gigantic, dazzling round zambarin, that's when you know you got a value. So here it is, less than $29. We're going to blow it out right now. Thank you so much. Is that, oh, you found a round. This is pretty. Perfect. We're going to have a lot of options for Pamela. But I'm going to take this one even lower than $2,500, make it $24.99. And that will be it. First caller only. There's our Royal Zambarin. How we do in top of the hour, we'll see where we're at here. We've got $24.99. I've got that Tanzanite ready to go, but we'll do our Fire Opal request first. And I've actually got, she didn't ask for this, but only probably because she didn't know it existed. We have a rare princess cut in a Fire Opal as well. Don't see that every day. So we'll bring that out because I love a little Fire Opal spectacular. And so we'll do that. $24.99 on the zambarin. Give me a call. Let's just show these three. And yes, this Tanzanite round is coming up, but we've got requests to get to, and those are always going to be here first. So let me show you what we have in three different options. I'm going to start with the largest of the three here in the size, and that's going to be that big pear shape, which has already, I know this one's received a huge markdown in the prior days. Here's the pear. And then I'm going to build you a couple options because they're kind of fun to look at together. There's the round. You can see also that the pear shape gives you more red. It's funny, someone got pretty upset with me last time I showed that pear shape because they said it's not a Fire Opal. It's too red. And this shows it right there. Look at how even comparison to the round. It is a Fire Opal, but it does have a lot of red. And then we also have this really cool princess cut, which is my personal favorite. So pear shape over on the right side. It is a Fire Opal, guys. I know it looks a little bit like a ruby, but that's really unusual to see where the red dominates over the orange. Usually the best quality is going to be a real nice combination of the red and the orange. There's the round, and there's the princess. Yes, in the bridge. Oh, and that round has yellow diamonds with the white diamonds as well. Very, very impressive. And we're going to take any one. Now, they're all a little bit different in price because they're all a little different size. This is the 438. This is actually the 509, so it's a little larger. And then you have a 319 over here in the princess cut. So those are the carat weights, but obviously you've probably got your eye on one based on the overall look of the ring. Diamond weights I'll give you as well as you ask for them. We have a huge value on any one of the three. I think our zambarin is heading on out right now. Here are three great Fire Opal choices. Now, I know that I mentioned they're for Pamela's request. That doesn't mean, I don't think Pamela's going to take all three. She's probably not going to take all three. And she may not even take one. So that means you're entitled, all of you, this is a nationwide show, call us if you love any one of the three because that is how we make it fair. We just say first come, first serve. So that tends to be how we work. So 319 princess, they're all going to be a little different price. This one's going to be the most because that has a lot of diamond weight at what does that have? 150. 1.5 carats in diamonds here, plus it's also the most red, so if you lean towards more red, go there. If you like that round with the big yellow diamonds, well, those are big yellow diamonds at 70 points in the pear-shaped yellows. So realize 35 points in each yellow diamond, then the white diamonds are another 42. Then we go to the fabulous, fabulous princess cut. It's not an Asher cut because there's actually fascinating. I know it's hard to tell with the opal, but there's actually princess cutting there. So it's a little bit more like brilliant, like a round, but in a square shape. That is the 319 with 67 points in diamonds. That'll be the most affordable. Here's how we roll. They're all under $3,000. Every one of them under $3,000. This one's going to be the most. It's the largest stone with the big yellow diamonds. That one's $29.99. The pear shape is going to be $28.88. And then we have the princess cut, which is down well under $2,000. We're going to do that one right now for $17.77, and they're all one of a kind. So here's what we can do. If you want us to zoom in on one, we can bring up the graphics and show it to you on the hand, and we'll give those 60 seconds. Yes, Will. Did you get the zambarin? Who got it? Karen, thank you so much. Enjoy the zambarin. I have it safely put off to the side already for her. Thank you so much. Enjoy that, Karen. It is beautiful. You will love it. Tony, how about 60 seconds on those so we can finally at long last get to our top of the hour? Again, if you have requests, get them in. We're happy to help you out with those. But here we go with a really, really important Fire Opal wheel where they're all under $3,000. Happy to help you out. Then we also have that pink diamond deal. Oh my goodness, so much to get to. So the pink diamond, super saturated pink diamond. So they're all here. So as I suspected, little requesting deal, but again, $29.99, $28.88, and $17.77. And this one, interestingly enough, the princess cutting, working with the beautiful clarity. I'm most fascinated by the internal beauty of that stone there. Something special, and that is the only princess cut we have in the entire lineup of Fire Opal. That is it. So they're all here if you'd like them. We tried. And we got a round, and we got a pear shape, and we even threw in an extra bonus princess cut. Can't beat that, right? And if you need the ovals, which are a little bit more classic, we do have some ovals too, I'm sure, if you prefer an oval. So here, let's go to the, I wanted to do this big pink diamond, and then we'll get to a Tanzanite, but this big pink diamond is really, really important. And we just saw in the first hour, a 101 discounted to under $20,000. So very, very important. But here it is, and we showed this earlier because when we had the 101, we were really, really, really astounded by the saturation level of the pink. The same color, maybe even a little more so, and I'd be happy to put them side by side for you. I'm not shy about that because that's the only way. I don't expect everyone to remember exactly what color specifically that 101 was. So sometimes it's just a lot easier if you just put them side by side, and I'm going to do that right now. And you can see, yes, go ahead. Princess cut going on the hand here. So we got a little late action on the fire opals, but that princess cut is 1120462. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So just be, what's that? It can actually, yeah. We can do that in the yellow gold or the rose gold. If you like white gold, it's ready to go. I did want to show you that side profile because you can see how it's elevated. Now, being a fire opal, we do have those corner prongs there, the double prongs in the corner, which is really lovely. It is down to $17.77, but there is only one. I see two callers talking about this one. 319 princess cut, 67 points. It's a double row that's going to run strictly underneath. Then these large outer bands of the gold come up, meet at the corners, give you the double prong. So 1777, let's see who's got it. Two different callers talking about that gorgeous one only princess cut right there. Fabulous looking stone. Now for the comparison, see how really pinky that is? Let's now show you what we've got here. All by itself, this is a very large stone in the pink diamond world. Obviously we had a 101, but that's $20,000. And that's not everyone's budget. It's a great value, but it's not going to work for everybody's budget necessarily. So it was very important to me that we make this a really important pink diamond evening where we can show you something that is on par with that quality. It's still a really significant size. It's 112-1359, and it's going to be a 26-point stone here. 26 points, and that's a cushion cut square. Then you also have, yep, and Pamela, those were all around 4 and 5 carats for you. So hopefully you let me know what you think of those. 26 points, but also 31 points in the side pink diamonds and 69 points in the white and a two-tone bridge. And that's all done in 14 karat solid gold. So really excited this one's here. It's going to be one of those awesome values because we got to. It's interestingly enough, $99.99 set price. We're going to change it up a little bit here for our top of the hour. We also have a great Tanzanite if you're looking for a round and a simple classic. Stay with us for that. But this is one of those super specialty. And yet, most of the pink diamond category, and I don't have one up front here to show you, but most of the stones we see that are even smaller, 10, 12, 13-point stones, have very, very little color. That is, by the way, the reality of pink diamonds. They are inherently a lighter color of pink. I know some of the pink diamonds you see out there, if you ever look at photographs or magazines or ads in the in different circulars, you'll see pink diamonds and they look like kind of like a hot fuchsia color. Those are rarely natural pink diamonds. I'm not going to say always, unless it's in the Hong Kong auction house or what have you, going for an estimated $8.8 million. Usually those really bright, kind of garish pinks, those are the ones that are manipulated and treated to get there. They may have started as a diamond at some point, but then they've been really manipulated in the color. The natural pink diamond world rarely goes above a pink like this. This is about as saturated as a pink diamond gets. Most of them live in that really barely there super light. Still pretty, still rare, but that's usually where they live. Now, I discussed this with the pink diamond wonder ring we brought you over the weekend, was the fact that, remember, most people just tell you they have no idea how pink diamonds are actually created in Mother Nature as pink. But actually, there was some research done a couple years ago, and I don't think it's been that well publicized, but we know that, for example, nitrogen is the element in the earth that colors yellow diamonds naturally. We know that boron is what creates a blue diamond naturally, but pink diamonds have remained quite a bit of a mystery. So who do we go to? GIA. GIA, the World Authority on Gemstones, their whole headquarters and campuses are right here in Southern California, only about 60 miles from where I stand. And that is their worldwide headquarters, and that's where they do most of the research. And they accumulated, back in 2019, they accumulated a list of all the research they'd done on every pink diamond they'd had, and they found that actually they were able to pinpoint not an element or a trace element, but they actually found that about 99.5 5%, so pretty much everything, in pink diamonds were actually getting their color from a natural distortion of the crystal structure. So it was actually how the crystal grew differently, not by a trace element of another chemical element like we usually see, like the nitrogen and the boron that I mentioned with the yellow and the blue diamonds respectively. So that is some really just, I think, good knowledge to have, and part of what makes them so rare. And that is why to get a deeper color in the pinks is also so tricky. Here's what we have for you. Really gorgeous stone, very saturated, beautiful piece on the hand with that real high-end designer double tone, like two-tone bridge, mounting two-tone in the diamonds, two-tone in the gold. Here's what it looks like on the hand. There you see it. And that's going to be less than $99.99. I'm going to blow it out. And we're going to make this available because if anybody's thinking pink diamond, and we've got a lot of people still considering and talking about that 101 GIA certified, well, this one's going to be under $10,000. So that the whole goal here is to make sure we make even a big stone with great color as crazy low as it can get. And instead of $99.99, instead of just saying let's blow it out for $7,500, it's going to go even lower than that right here, right now. Call me early. It's a Thursday night, but trust me, I know this is not the busiest night of the week and it's not the busiest time, but I will tell you right now, when you start selling stuff the way I've been doing it the last few months, and we just go too cheap on everything, you cannot hide the values. You can't. It's recognized. So therefore, they don't stick around. So if you like it, you're calling, because it's not even going to be $7,500. I've got a better idea. Let's just put it on the auction block and save you even more. The name of the game is getting you on the phone lines here. And how about this? Instead of even $75,000 or $6,000 or $5,000 or $4,000, we're not starting at $4,000. It's going to be a $50 increment. We got to leave the increments somewhat respectable here because it's such a big ring and we're already going under cost here on the open. But look at, it's all about the saturation of a 26 pointer. And you realize if it was 25 alone, that's where it hits that magic size where it gets a lot more pricey. Did want to show you the side here so you can see the pink diamonds that run underneath. There's the bridge element of it. It's not sitting up too high. Look at that triple halo stack. It's not that it's a bridge that sits up way elevated off the hand. It's not complicated to wear, but it has the bridge element in the way the diamonds run underneath and through. Here's what I'm going to do. It's not $4,000. I've got two pink diamonds that are just stunning here tonight. The 101 still seeking a home. I'm going to make this even better than $3,500 to start. This is one of the world's rarest in colors of diamonds. The only thing that really tops it are two. That would be really, maybe let's call it three, because I'm going to include the chameleons. It's really the blues and the reds and the chameleons. That's it. And by the way, we've not had a 26-point blue. I've had blue diamonds here. They've been extremely small examples. This is a good size for pink diamond. It's not 35. It's not even 34. It's not 33, not 32, it's not 31. If we're gonna blow out jewelry, let's blow out jewelry. Let's make it like it's never been before. And this is where you get a chance to own one of the more important pink diamonds we have. Because if you're like me, you know that saturation level, the color itself is the most important priority. That is number one. That's got to be what stands out. It's the color. You take a smaller stone typically in a better color. This is what the collectors do. They take a smaller stone that's got better color before they take a bigger stone that has worse color. You want to prioritize color. That's the most important thing. And in this sense, you're not compromising anything because it's a big size and it's the great color. All together, and we're not doing $3,100, we're starting at $3,000. And you know what, let's lower those increments to $10, and that way we get the best chance to get a lot of people in, because when we get that open, you know there's going to be a rush on the phone lines here. A lot of people now recognizing that $3,000, far too low for a piece like that. That's where we're going to start. So come on in and let's make it happen. Let's make another pink diamond, because not everyone can do the $20,000 piece. I get that. As much of a value as it is, as much of a discount as it is, not going to be in everybody's budget, but hopefully this one gets down to it. $3,000 to get it started. We've got 49 seconds, and then we've got Tanzanite. And we still have those fire opals here. Like I said, everyone shies away because they hear it's a request for somebody else, and then the requester doesn't come on in, so they're all available. So don't let them pass you by, because they're here and they need good homes. They really do. Yeah. All right, so we're verifying on this one with 23 seconds left, and we did reduce the increments just in case you're the second bidder, but we're still seeking out the first bidder. Are we all ready for the big hurricane that's going to hit Southern California? I'm getting a little scared. I don't think I've ever been in a hurricane. It's rare. We don't get hurricanes making direct hits on Southern California, but we got one coming. Let's hope it weakens. Okay, so Texas gals, tell me what I need to do. Okay, it's not going to be, I don't think, that bad. I hope. I don't think it's like a Category 4 or anything like that. No Cat 5s, but we're supposed to get heavy rain, flooding, wind, the whole thing. So I'm in the hills, so we should be all right, but we got to get, sandbags here, get the studio all, should we, I don't know, Tony, it's bad, right? No, we'll be fine, I hope. No open, or do we? Hang on, do we have an open? Hold on, we're verifying an open still. Jason's thinking about it, Sean's thinking about it. What about you, Will? Are you thinking about it? No? Yes? Trying to figure it out? Maybe? Not sure? Hey guys, talk to me and let me know if we should move on or if we should proceed here. Okay, so we've got the open. We do have the open at $3,000. Thank you so much for letting me know. We have $3,000 and only one bidder. And I'm going to make this a quick deal. Let's power auction our way through this madness here that's happening tonight. And we have the 101 or we have this one. Two options. If you want saturation, and I know you do because we are the No Settle Network. Never settle. Okay? Never. Do not settle. We are the ones that you don't have to. Fine jewelry, whatever you need, the no settle opportunity. So you get the great piece, you get the great price, you get everything. And you get quality that most people do not have because I don't know where else you find a lot of selection in natural, all natural pink diamonds. That is definitely, definitely unusual. And a big size like 26 points. I know that may not be a big size in Tanzanite or in garnet, but in the pink diamond world, it is huge. And we do have the open, so it's going to go. So that's a proud moment, but we are still back of cost. That's what happens when you start auctions too low, and I'm guilty of that. So here we are, but hey, it worked. We've got the open, so that's half the battle here. But now we've got a long way to go. It is a $10 increment. We're going to 2-minute clock it. At the end of the 2 minutes, it will sell to the top bidder. And you don't need much more to be the top bidder right now. So our last call, and this is not just a mounting or a bridge. The pink diamonds carry on through. You're getting 31 points of additional pink diamonds. So that, think about it, 57 points total in the pink diamonds. Getting real close to what you have in the white diamonds there, being almost equal. And so much gold in this bridge, $3,000, $10 increments. I would recommend leaving it as is. You really, really, really should. Trust me on that. But we're going to size it and get it to you. And get you, of course, all this value wrapped into this auction that is happening live. Okay, we ready? And it's an original price of $99.99, so there's how much you're saving right there. There's a very cool $7,000 right now waiting to be saved. And so we're just looking for any additional bids. 2 final minutes on the clock. There's a delay, so you want to dial in early if you want to be included in the auction. And here we go, ticking down. We're going to take a look at it on the hand one more time. Share that with you, and let me know if anybody else wants to come into play. Will, are you thinking about this one? No. I think it's going to be gone at the open. I don't know. We have to wait 90 seconds to figure it out officially, but it looks very well like this has the potential to be a one and done on a pink diamond with that saturation level. My other option for this saturation is the $20,000 101. Here it is on the hand one more time, as is in the pink and the white gold together, and $3,000. Oh boy. Full carat 26 in total weight here, but really what it boils down to is that 26-point center cushion with that great saturation level you have right there. Absolute stunner. We've got more on the way. Big Tanzanites are here. Really gorgeous. Hey, we've got a smaller zambarin. Somebody said, do you have anything smaller than that 7 carat that's sold? I do. Got a really good one, actually. So we'll do something fabulous with that. And last call on this one. Final chance here. And then we'll be on our way. It's 30 seconds remaining. Yes, I do. The round zambarin. It's just as good as that last 7 carat, just smaller in size. So I know we're excited about that. Because isn't that the deal? Somebody said, it's just a large ring. Maybe if you don't wear large rings, right? We have to cater to all different kinds of tastes and likes and styles, and we do. We really do. We take that into consideration. So we've got another round color shifting zambarin coming up. Yeah, do we have 3,010? Yes or no? We got a new register over here too. Or does somebody want to do like a mighty big power bid, like maybe 30-50 or something like that? Do you have it? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Okay. So what do you guys think of this one? Oh, look. It is like the mini-me, not that mini, but it's the mini-me of the 7 carat. Look at that. Okay. We don't see many zambarins in yellow. I am loving it in the yellow gold. That looks great. This is the same gorgeous round cutting showing off all the reds and the pinks and the purples that we saw in the 7 carat that sold immediately in the 184 bridge. This one's 112-1594, brand new right now. And look at that. I know when it just sits here, you're not even seeing the beauty of the stone until it, whoop, right there. Now we see everything we saw in the 7 carat, just a little more manageable size if you're looking for maybe everyday wear. This is one of my favorite mountings we do. Truly, overall, here's why. Do you see that indentation on the sides? It's a little Art Deco influence, and anytime I say Art Deco, usually it's very popular because we don't do a lot of that, but it tends to be a very popular look and style in jewelry. This is a 243 Royal Zambarin. Diamond weight is 58 points. And then what this does is this allows you, you don't need to, this is a great ring on its own, doesn't need anything. But if you've got, do you see there how you can set something up next to it? This is perfect. And with that yellow gold, I would just start to imagine this right now with a yellow diamond wonder ring around it, because that's what that whole elevation and that indentation of that basket does. Let me show it on the hand. Please dial in early. This is going to be where you can just, I'm simulating that this is a wonder ring, a diamond band, whatever it is. Look at that next to it. And so what if you got this in the rose gold and you put a pink diamond wonder ring around it? How many of you own those after last Sunday, right? There could be a pink diamond wonder ring on one side or both as a stack. This could be in rose, it could be in white. I mean, it really is just, I like to point out that it doesn't necessarily look like the style that would have the ability to have a band right on nestled next to it, but it is. So you can do that with ease, and it looks like it was all designed and made to go together. So I always like to point that out. In other words, your ring is not going to sit out here on the edge, it sits right on next to it, and that's both sides that's possible. So that's a really beautiful ring that maybe you wear on its own, and then other days you add a little extra or stack something with it. But I like to point that out because these are the types of rings that with as many wonder rings that we have out there to you, you might specifically look for styles that are going to work really well with them. Did you just have a new register over there? And were they shopping or just getting registered? Fire Opal wheel that we did, do we need to bring it back? Oh, they want to see all three again. Okay, who was that? Shelly? From where? Welcome, Shelly. We're going to show those fire opals for you right after this. But this is the 58 points in the diamonds. And you know what we'll do on this one? I mean, maybe it has to do with what I did earlier on the 7 carat. But ladies, I'm going to show this to you. The same price, where are the graphics here? The same price that I ended up selling the 7 carat Royal Zambarin, that same price Karen got it. Karen, congrats again. That same price is what I'm supposed to be getting on this new Zambarin, that's the 243. Same price, $24.99. Doesn't make sense, does it? So, and yes, that's on me. I reduced the 7 carat so far not thinking ahead to the 243 that now we got to change the 243 price, and I will. But nobody's on the phone lines yet. We had a lot of people who missed out on the 7 carat, as a matter of fact. Or maybe you were one of those that said, I want that round, I want that stone, but I don't need as big a ring. I want something a little smaller. Here it is. It's right here, ready for you, but we need you on the phone lines because that $24.99 is not going to happen. It can't. Doesn't make enough sense. So take a look at it. We're going to show you. Come on over and we'll show you what we can do here. And get ready though. 112-1594, not $24.99 any longer. It is going to be that huge discount we have been waiting on to make it happen. And very special, precious, precious stone. Look at that. It's all the same beautiful look of having that almost like overemphasized, exaggerated Portuguese cutting. It looks like Portuguese cutting, but to the nth degree. It's so good. And it's major diamond weight too. And they're down the sides, but then see how it goes one bigger diamond and then it splits? So you've got that little bit of split shank leading up to that really cool octagonal style that goes all the way around in those big diamonds. And how about this? Nobody's on the phone lines yet for it. That is a bit surprising. But you're also thinking, exactly, why would I style in when it's the same price as the 7 carat was? Why am I going to do that? Oh, I'm about to change it. And the very first caller, but guys, this is literally, there's the information for you. Here's the ring. That's the ring in photograph. That's the price. So I'm not kidding. That's really the price tag. We're taking it lower for you. First caller, you can have it. $9.99. Do it. 60 seconds, $999. And it's done. And you get any gold you want. So if you do like the white gold combo, you got it. You want rose gold instead, you got it too. But this is the way to get something super, super special. And in that dazzling round, it's just the round playing with the color shifting ability that has that is really giving the wow factor to the stone. That's all this is. It's really taking, we've seen rounds before, they're beautiful, they always look good. They're always going to bring out the best in a stone, I believe, especially if there's a bright cleaner stone or a really beautifully refractive stone. But in this case, it's playing with the color shifting this, ability this has, and it is doing just that. It is showing you reds and pinks and purples and blues all together. And that is here at $9.99. Now, I loved it in the yellow. Admittedly, we don't see them very often in the yellow. So if that is a deal breaker, do not worry about it. You get the white or you get the rose, all for $9.99. Huge value. It's still here. I'm moving. We got the big Tanzanite deal. We got bangles, diamond earrings, your request, big pink imperial. We've got everything. You just need to tell me what you want to see. I'm going to quickly, I know we spent a lot of time on these. I got to quickly show those fire opals again. By request. So our new caller, I think she just kind of needed another look at them. Yeah. So this one's here if you'd like it, $9.99. Let me show you what we have here. Call me. That's got to go. And then I'm going to keep moving so we can recap, starting with the big pear shape. Remember, we had the pear shape, and then we had that really big round with the big yellows, and then we had the, I don't know why it's still here, but we have that gorgeous princess cut. Everything's under $3,000 on the Fire Opal Extravaganza. Let me shimmy them on over here to the right, and you take your pick there. But there they are, and let me know if we can just kind of focus in on one. If you've got it narrowed down based on the visual, make sure you tell us so we can bring you the graphics that you're so used to seeing on the left side and bring in for a close look so you can really check them out. But that is quite the wheel, and this is how it goes. $29.99 actually is for the middle one because that's the largest stone. That's the 5 carat. It's actually, to be specific, that is the 509 round with really big yellow diamonds. And then we've got the 4 carat 38 right over here. That's the 438. Does have a little more red to that pear shape, and I keep polishing it. And every time I see it on the wheel, I see another smudge. So that's the big pear shape, and that's the 438. I remember that one because that's one of my favorite cars is a 438. Which one? The zambarin again? Sure. Show the zambarin on the hand for you. And then we've got all these fire opals. They're going to be under $3,000. Here's that royal zambarin round again on the hand. That one's $9.99 if you'd like it. Yellow, white, or rose, so please take your choosing there, but that's going to be a really good round. That's where you see all that beautiful brilliance. We're just recapping that zambarin we just had a moment ago up close. Isn't that a pretty piece? Loving it in the yellow gold. Really pretty to see all those different jewel tones in the yellow. There's just a richness about it. And then back to our 3 fire opals here with the 4 carat 38 on the right side. That is the carat and a half in diamonds. Then you have the 5 carat 09 in the middle. That's the round. That's 70 points in the 2 yellows, that's 35 points each, and the 42 points in the white diamonds. And then, of course, my personal favorite for the stones individually is that princess. It's just rare. 319 princess cut, and it just gives a lot of life to that stone internally. So you're seeing a lot of extra glow. That would be the 319 with 67 points in diamonds, and they're all under 3,000. But it goes $29.99 for the middle, $28.88 for the pair, and this one's only $17.77, and they are all one of a kinds. So Shelly, our new register, Shelly wanted to see those again. So let me know if you have any questions about them, or like I said, if you've got it narrowed down to 1 or 2 and you want to get a little closer look, we'd be happy to do that. But they're all here. Once again, all here for you. And did anybody get our zambarin? Keep calling. That's so good. So here we go. Big Tanzanite on the way. We got a big round. It's kind of the day of rounds. Look at this round. Hello, Blue Wing Block D. Look at that stone. Gorgeous reds. And that feels a little Art Deco with the big princess cuts down the side. Very nice. How about a big pink imperial topaz? So whatever your fancy is, we got the fancy jewelry. We just need to know what you're looking for. What do you like? What do you need? What do you want to see? What do you have questions on? That's what we're here to do. Yes. Which one? The zambarin again on the hand. Okay, 3rd time's a charm, as they say. Let me go get it, and we'll show that on the hand one more time, and then we're going to be moving on. Oh my, what a special piece. All 3 fire opals are really magnificent, none of which are orange, none of which are yellow. They all have that reddish orange element, and of course the pear shape gives you the most red. Take a look at that. There's that royal zambarin one more time on the hand. Great stackable ring. Great look, classic with the halo and pave, little octagonal style around it. There's a little split to the shank only as it just leads up and meets the top, but then it's 1 row of bigger diamonds for the most part down the sides, as you see there, white, yellow, or rose. And we've seen mostly white gold is what we see with our royal zambarin. So if you want to just think back to what we've had, including earlier tonight, white gold would be a great way to go, but there's the yellow. Okay, so let's go back to our fire opals. Let me know if you have any questions on those. That's our 2nd time with that wheel. And then I have a really, really rare carat 48 stunner of an imperial topaz with all the pinks. So just a little heads up, it's like pink diamonds are coming out in every which way, shape, and form. And the round Tanzanite, we're going to do that in just moments, and that is coming up too. We've got all those fire opals still here. I do have a big, big discount on a Paraiba. So we do have a 2 carat 50, if that is intriguing. It's a very large stone. It's in our bridge, and it's, wow, is it clean. I know that we don't use this word with natural gems ever, but visually it's flawless. And Type 3 stones are not flawless. They're heavily included. They're dirty, downright dirty. Tourmalines are supposed to have all kinds of inclusions. This one is copper bearing. It has even more inclusions than its other tourmaline counterparts. And yet this stone, I think we can see why it started at $89,999. One of our largest tourmalines here. In the Paraiba variety, that is, very saturated. It's not that lighter hue that has, again, very light color. It's very neon. This one is eye-popping color, and it's in a bridge. Let's take a look at it. And it's also got a discount. So my Paraiba collectors who are used to seeing, well, no end in the price tags per carat. I recently had my 10 carat reappraised, yay. Got to do it every few years, you know, that whole thing, how that goes, because there's new values on Paraiba. It's never stopped elevating in price. We know all that. Came back at over 120,000 per carat, okay? I think we can do that math. 120,000 times 10. So forget about yesteryear where we talked about 60, 70,000. When you get clean, when you get large stones, they go up to even bigger dollar amounts. And none of that really matters right now, because all that matters is we get this crazy cool stone a home. And I know that once again, like our pink diamond, this is not inexpensive. I mean, it's not $500, But it is a markdown that is significant because it started at $90,000. That's not retail, that's our TVON price. 111-9968 stays in the white gold. I don't even know. It's such an important, valuable stone. Honestly, give me a call and tell me if you're interested. I'm gonna need to know what size you need because we have to be very careful with the stone. I'm not talking about the stone is soft. It's not, it's a 7.5, you're good. But we're gonna have to really oversee if you need that sized a lot, up or down from 7.5 where it sits, we may need to, we're gonna just immediately take out that stone and make a new mounting. Because honestly, I am not going to size that mounting with that stone in it if we have to go, big ranges in the size, because the stone is so valuable. I just don't want it to ever be compromised in any way, shape, or form. So definitely let me know what size you need on it, and let's go ahead and get it a great home. Look at this row and row and row and row. I mean, beautiful rows and rows of diamonds underneath. That's 4 rows, 6 in total, 1 top, 1 bottom. This is creating a blue-green glow on the foreground of our wheel here. It's exactly 2.5 carats. That's a massive size in Paraiba, and the diamond weight is 128. So there's just a lot happening in this ring. And it's one of our most highly valued pieces here. So what a night for a museum shopper, a collector. What a night. But if you'd like it, it's my job to blow it out. Who was it? Tammy in Colorado. She literally just called to say hi? Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Thanks, Tammy. And thanks for shopping, too. And hello right back. Hope all's well there. White gold only on this one. Let's blow it out. Did something amazing on a Paraiba the other day. Had a really unique, remember that was the baguette mounting. This is one of our famous looks here in the bridge, and why not? It shows off the clarity so well. I don't know if you noticed, but we're seeing it even from a distance. You're seeing diamonds underneath that stone. That is really illustrative of the clarity of this Paraiba, because that's what's so tough to do. Watch the elevators of light that run through it, top to bottom, as I just subtly move it here. It's not $90,000. This is one of our best. I'll tell you right now, I would take this stone in a second. If I was allowed to buy this jewelry before you guys see it, it would be one that I would be investing into right now. And then, oh, what's fun is you get to wear it too. You get to wear it and enjoy it and love on it while it's one of those greatest possessions you have as far as great value. It's not going to be half of that price, $45,000. It's not 40. Watch this. It's not even going to be 30,000, 25,000, or $20,000. What a day for the museum pieces to come on out, and we are giving it our very best effort to move them to you. Adopt a piece. That's what this Thursday night is called. This is Adopt a Ring Day, and we're putting our very best. Out here, you adopt a highway. I'd much rather adopt a Paraiba and a bridge. Forget about concrete bridges out here full of cars. In gridlock, I want a bridge made of diamonds and gold with a big Paraiba on top. And it's not $20,000. And I think they mean when they say adopt a highway, they mean go clean up trash on it. I think that's what they mean. Go like, yeah. We're not doing that. This is your precious, precious best. Listen, if you got a better stone in your collection, please send pics. I want to see your collection. This is going to be the pinnacle of just about any collection out there. We could put that in the Royal Gem collection, and that would be something. It would be the one that gets a lot of attention, because we don't see Paraibas as often as we see the rubies and the sapphires and the emeralds and diamonds. As much as we love those, they're a little more commonplace. They're out there. There's something you see in every jewelry store. This you do not. It's not even $20,000, $19,999. We're going low. And I mean extra, 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 extra. It's our best shot. It's my obligation to move these to you. That's the whole point here. We're blowing it out. Lowest price we can do, it's not even $19,000, not even $18,000 or $17,999. Our rock bottom brand new low. This is happening tonight. First time, I cannot remember the last time I even showed this to you on the air. And tonight it's $17,777. We're going with the lucky sevens all across the way there to get it to you tonight. And that is, well, it won't be there tonight, but we'll get it out to you tomorrow if we can. And that would be something that's in your hands in the next couple of days. And for what a value, $17,777. Amazing piece right there coming up. All of our fire opals are here, by the way. We've got other wheels to show you. We have top of the hours. We've got a big Tanzanite. I'm going to do the Tanzy. Let's just bring out the best of the best and see if I can't just get a price so low on a Tanzanite that we just make magic happen. And the magic is in this cutting. Take a look at this, that beautiful round, and then this stack. They said to me earlier, I said, why is this one priced at $839 a carat? And they said, because it has princess cuts. I said, yeah, I know, but $838 a carat? We can't do that. So I'm making up my own price tonight, because as much as I bow down and curtsy to the princess cuts, I really, really understand that you guys don't know or don't really care. You guys know darn well important diamond cuts go for more money. Bigger sizes go for more money. If I haven't taught you that by now, my goodness, I haven't done my job. But with all that said, we want value. We want value. You want to see TVON go backwards and lose money like crazy. Watch this Tanzanite round, simple, elegant style. It's a 545 round, by the way. It's 112, 1559. We do have a stack. It goes triple, double, single. So there's a stack that really does graduate along the side. So it's almost like that stair stack design. Each stone, though, very important princess cuts that are individually 4.5 points a piece. And they're going to be all housed in their own little gold block. So it's like gold bookends. And each one sets together. It's kind of like how you would do a channel set, but they're individually stationed. So it's really pretty. And then there's that graduation down the sides going longer, to shorter. And then that perfectly beautiful round where reds, you ask for reds, you're getting them at the max level. Take a look at this. It's a 545 round. It has 55 points in the diamonds. And tons of the red. You think it's good now. Wait till you see it directly to the eye level. Watch all that amazing color come through. This is what I'm talking about with each and every individual diamond, of which there are 6 on each side, 12 in total, 55 points. That's where we get that 4.5 points a piece look. And we only have an opportunity for you to pick it up if you're real quick on the phone lines. Watch this on the hand. I also think that so many of the Tanzanites we do, and I've yet to see one I don't love, but so many of them are just for you guys. And I think I know this because I hear it from you guys a lot. We live in a world where it's very, we're all very accessible out here. So obviously we do this live show with my phone number right there. But also it's one of those things where there's a million and one ways to reach everybody. So you guys tell me, I get your feedback all the time on our designs and our jewelry. And one thing I get a lot of requests for is something a little more tailored for everyday wear. Something that we still love diamonds, but we don't want necessarily 2 or 3 or 5 carats. We want something a little bit more, just in this case, they're bigger stones, but simple, and beautiful rare stones in princess cuts, but not overdone. And watch this price tag. I'm going to blow it out. So guys, it was $79.99. I said, that's not going to work. And they said, well, it's got princess cuts, so it's got to be more. And I said, yeah, that's okay. But let's just kind of go on a whim here, do some maneuvering with the price tag, try to get it a home. That's the most important thing. We still have the miracle of the pricing tonight has been incredible, but there are still pieces left from the show, and that cannot happen. So I don't want that to happen on this one. So I'm taking that into great consideration here, and we're going to blow it out right now and no longer ask, because guys, $838 a carat on a 545. Without the diamonds considered here, that's still $45.67. So when we say $4,500, which is where they had it, I just don't think that's going to do it tonight. So let's do something better here on a whim, on the fly, make it possible, make it yours, not $4,500, not $4,000, not even $3,500. I'm going to blow this one out. It's such an important stone, such a gorgeous round, about 5.5 carats, which is a really good, impressive size, but still wearable. It's hard to do both, right? How do you get impressive? Look at me, like double takes, heads turning every time you wear it, but still wearable. I think that size is it. 35, 3,000, $29.99 perhaps. Now we're getting there. Now we're talking value. But it's also that's only about 500 a carat. That's going to beat everybody out there who's got the lesser quality material. Let's go even lower than $29.99. I see the top of the hour is running up here pretty quickly on us. We're going to get this one gone before that. And not even $29.99, that's not going to do it. We're going to make it a lot better. All you got to do is call. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, you decide. You decide. Totally up to you. But it's also not 29 or 28 or 27 or 26. $2,500. Out the door, $24.99. Not your price. We're going even lower than that. This is what I enjoy doing. And yeah, losing money on Thursday live. We have an hour and 7 minutes to do this. What would you like me to lose money on tonight? If it's a 545 round Tanzanite, bingo, it's right here. Except I haven't lost enough yet because nobody said sold yet. Come on in, I'll go even lower. This is crazy good. Take a look. Not supposed to do this, but you know, trying to make some deals happen for you. Would rather see pieces go out to you than go back in a vault tonight. What can I say? So if we need to lose more money to do it, fine. But this is also not going to be $24.99 because, I know what the lowest per carat price I've ever had. And remember why they wanted so much per carat? Was to account for the fact that there were larger individual diamonds, like nearly 5-point princess cuts, like are all throughout. So that is precisely why this was supposed to go for 45 at the lowest. Well, we're a far cry from that. All right. Wait. Are we thinking about this one? Oh, I didn't realize. So we have somebody thinking about this one right now? Will you keep them on the phone lines for a minute here? It's a new caller. They might, you know what? Keep them on the lines. New caller. I love it. Brand new. We're not even doing $24.99. This is so good. And we have 5 minutes until top of the hour. Jason, if you like it, do you thinking about it a little bit? Oh, have them. Will you do me a favor before you hang up? I mean, before they hang up on you. Could you just tell them to wait because I'm going to do something else? He has no idea the price. Jason can't tell you the price. Will can't tell you the price. I'm on my own up here giving away jewelry on the fly. So welcome to Thursday giveaway night because this is not going to be what? Super far away. Like, okay, where do they live? Get their telescope out. I'll go outside. We're in Baldwin Park, California. And for those of you going, I thought you were in Los Angeles. Well, yeah, Los Angeles is a big place. But we're on the outskirts of the very east side of Los Angeles. You know, the nicest area. Look at this. Now, how far were you talking about? Like maybe the host shot. Okay, so if they're at home and they can't get close to us here, probably the farthest away I can show it to you is from here, Tony. I know we're not usually doing this, but that is the look. And most jewelry I put on, you can't see from that angle. You're at home, I'm up here, and that's that ring, that very ring on the hand. So you see it from a distance away. So it's got some presence to it. Still stackable and wearable. Add a wonder ring, it'll work for that. Add a band if you want to do that, it'll work for that. This is really, though, still keeping it classic. Not putting it in that over-the-top range where you're going, I don't know if I can wear that. You can wear it every day if you're okay with a really good size. I mean, trust me, it's going to turn heads. Everyone's going to be looking at your Tanzanite. It's that color saturation that's the best. We have a brand new caller right now. They're registering because they're probably seeing blue wing for the first time and have realized, okay, that's what I need to have. I'm sick of looking at the light material that's going for $1,000 a carat. I'm sick of looking at lavenders and lilacs, and that's what I'm talking about because you know this is actually the very best out there. And now we have to continue to discount it. So no longer going to be $24, $23, $22 or $21.99. This is going to be, I have had certain prices per carat that have set records here at TVON for our lowest ever. This is not even $2,099. Call me quickly because I got news for you. We're going there. We are going there on a 545 round with really big important diamonds next to it. and it's $1,999 only. First caller, good luck. That is 60 seconds away from being done. I can't imagine that sticking around more than 1 minute when we have a $366 per carat price tag that just happened when there were a couple of you already verifying when it was $2,500 and now it's $1,999. Welcome to value. Some of the best of the best of the best right there. Yes, it's a new price. Yay, better price. All-time best price. All of that happening right now. Do we have that one gone? All right. Verifying right now. And Will, if you're going back there to say, why does my computer and my script say something different? It's because I discounted it. And I'm doing it on my own, because he's like the police back there going, she's doing it again. Yeah, I am. We're going extra low on everything. And it doesn't need to be approved by anybody but me, because we're making sure the deals happen so we can move the jewelry. It's as simple as that. $19.99. Got to move it. Got to make it happen. And that is something you will not see again. $366 a carat on a 545. That's amazing. And look at that. Every single one of those diamonds, they're 4.5 points each. VS Princess Cuts. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's also hopefully headed out. Now there's a wheel coming up. We also have that a band ring. Pink, yellow, and white diamonds all together. Very excited about that. Gorgeous look. Really reminds me a little bit of what we've done the last couple weekends here in Wonder Rings, because we've had pink diamonds and we've had yellow diamonds, and yet some of you said, well, I don't have the budget for all of them, so what do? I've got the perfect solution. I've got something that's got all 3 colors of diamonds in one at a great value. So now, okay, I'm going to just go out in the phone bank real quick and check and see what's happening, because I got to believe this one's going out. Sean, you're not getting it, right? If I have to see that look one more time on your face. You getting all those calls tonight? Oh, really? And every night seems. What do you mean? No, it's a lot. Jason, what about you? Okay. Christine, Jess, what about you guys? I see a lot of people on the phone lines, and I need to know if this is gone. Try it on again. Sure. Jess, what about you? Here it is. Still giving reds. Jess, are you thinking about this one? Christine? Top of the hour's here. Yes. Really? How's she doing tonight? Everything good? Is she amazing? Oh, I love that. See, that's what I like to hear. Amazing. She's amazing. She is amazing. That's wonderful to hear. Thank you so much. All right, so this one, Andy, what do you think? Pretty good, right? The pricing police are out in full force going, no, that's not good. She headed towards early retirement. Okay, top of the hour's here. Let's get to that band ring. Told you that we have an option to get you every color of diamond that are our most popular here. The pink, the yellow, and the white, all together in one band that is classic. Ooh, look at how good that looks. A stack look, but one complete band all the way around. I've spent the last 2 weekends touting Wonder Rings. 2 weeks ago, it was the yellow diamond Wonder Ring. Last week, it was the pink diamond Wonder Ring. All sold out. Well, so many of you said, loved it. But ideally, I want to get pink, and I want want to get yellow, but I don't have an unlimited budget. Totally understand that. And so what do? How do I make the decision? And you know what most people did? They said, I'll just skip them. I'll wait. And we put together a pink, yellow, and white diamond triple row band. Item number here is 1110764. And do you know you're getting 35 points of each color of diamond throughout that ring? And yes, the pink diamonds are natural and the yellow diamonds are natural. And the white diamonds, they're natural too, but obviously we don't dispute that much because everyone mostly thinks that diamonds are just white diamonds. And of course, then you get into the exotic world of the colors out there, and we realize that there are all the different colors of the rainbow virtually that exist in diamonds, but they're really, really rare. And there you see how this is complicated to do. I just point this out of respect for our amazing jewelers who, you know, it's not easy to create something where you've got all these different tones of gold together. So I wanted to show you, it's actually going to be the, because it is as is. So you are going to get white gold always through the back. And then it's through the inside of those front bands where you're going to see the rose and the yellow and the white together. But the basic, most of the ring is white gold there. But all those diamonds should have that right, proper corresponding gold color, and they do. And then you've got really good, again, we got to point out the matching because that's not easy to do either. And you have that happening. So it is a carat 05 in diamonds all together. And you've got a really special look because it slides and glides right onto the hand, like you'll see here. It sits low profile on the finger, so you don't need to worry about it being elevated or stacked too high. This is smooth to the touch, even though they are those bead set stones. So really, really incredibly done here. And yes, it is going to be affordable and not $39.99 affordable. I think that these are some of the pieces that we can easily talk about comparing, because if you think about if it were, let's say you were shopping somewhere else and you were seeking out bands that you were purchasing separately. And we all can see white diamond bands, and I'm going to tell you, the tricky part is going to be to find them, first of all, in a natural pink and a natural yellow diamond band where they're going to look good together and they're going to be the right proportion and size to stack. But imagine if you did what it would cost to just get a white diamond band in gold, in VS diamonds. That could be $5,000 or $6,000 on its own for basically this 1/3 of it. Then you have the yellow diamonds, which would be even more. The pink diamonds, which there's no hiding it, the pink diamonds of the three are the most rare. So that'd be even more money. So you think you could invest, if you were able to, and finding them and had unlimited funds, you could invest that tens of thousands of dollars to get 3 separate bands to then stack together. Instead, we're giving you one ring that gives you the look of stacked, easy to put on, easy to wear, no issue with, do I have to size them up because they're not going to fit once I stack them all together, all 3? No, nothing to worry about. Get your true size, lots of gold weight, not even $39.99. This is one for the ages, and might I add, maybe a potential gift idea too, because when you think about holidays coming up, I know it's only August, but you know how quickly everything shifts this time of year, where it's like the year is flying by and suddenly once those holidays begin, it's the end of the year. And think about when you see, if you're going out in the retail world for jewelry shopping at the end of 2023, if you haven't been out in those retail stores in a while, take a gander at what's happening and what prices look like, because they might be a little different than even if you were out shopping last year at this time. Things do change in a year. The jewelry market is extremely fluid. Things are always changing, adapting, having to go through, I would say, ebbs and flows, but mostly just really it's about elevating in price. We've seen it with gold. Gold hasn't stopped. Diamonds, same. The natural world of diamonds being the exotic colors, they're going crazy because they're so limited, yet they're more popular than ever. I would say even back when I started in this business, you know, a couple decades ago, people were not looking for yellow diamonds or pink diamonds. They were so scarce that they hadn't really hit the market in any kind of commercial way yet. Now, celebs drive a lot of that influence. You start to see them more. You read about the headlines in the news about, you know, such and such pink diamond in the Hong Kong auction that sold for $83 million. And so it fuels the knowledge and therefore the popularity, and then designers get behind these stones and they do amazing things, but pricey, right? As they should be. So here we are when we've got a $39.99, get them all 3 together, and yet spend very little to do it, because instead of $39.99, this whole band, and by the way, if we just break that down, well, that makes sense. That's like $1,300 a band if you looked at it that way. Again, this is all one ring, but I'm just thinking of this logically. Okay, totally makes sense. Why wouldn't you spend $1,300 per ring? But that's what makes this deal such a miracle. It's not $39, it's not $29, and it's not $19.99 either. And that's the beauty of it. So we have a lot of new registers tonight. I've heard more new registers tonight than I've heard, right? Just nodded. I think we've had more people shopping tonight that are brand new than we've had folks that are shopping that have been here. So welcome to the world of fine jewelry like you've truly never seen it before. And that's why we're getting new people, because every day, what did we have just yesterday? You told me, was it yesterday that we had a gal who used to watch me at a network I was at in 2004, and she found us yesterday. Oh, no way. Oh, wait, so I should shout her out probably. You're kidding. I just found out she was shopping today already, and I didn't know it, and shopping last night. Who was it? Lori, right? Lori from, do you remember? Okay, no sweat. I just, Lori. Hi, Lori, if you're watching. Hi. I just told me that story after the show last night, and I got a kick out of it because we still hear that. Like, there'll be someone who finds me. I'm on the air every day almost, and I've been on the air almost every day for the last 21 years doing this, and yet people are still finding TVON. It's amazing. So thrilled and welcome to all of our new shoppers, new viewers. I mean, again, fastest growing shopping network in the world. Yeah, no doubt. And granted, we're not here 24 hours. We're a little harder to find. We're a little bit like the needle in the haystack, you know? We're a little harder to find when we're not on your TV all hours of the day. We're here 3 hours on 6 days of the week. But this is why people, when they do find us, get very addicted very fast, because there's no value like this anywhere else. And to that point, this is not $19.99, which, by the way, even breaking it down on this level, that would be $650 or so a band. That's not what we're doing either. It's not $19.99. Let's give you a value. If this could be a great first purchase, I think it would be. If this is going to be a gift idea for somebody, I think it would be, because no matter what her age, she can wear a band like that. And it's not going to be even $1,500. Ooh, hey, I can do that math. That's $500 a band. But it's not $1,500. And it's not 14, 13, 12, 11. I'm blowing it out. It's not $1,000 for this triple row, multi-diamond color band, a carat plus total weight, and 3 different colors of gold. So no matter what it is that you wear already, this is going to match it and work back to it. And it's $999 for the band. How about that, my friends? That's how you get a great band and get into the exotic world of colors of diamonds without breaking the bank. Because even a plain gold band that size by itself is more today, and that is the sad truth of where the gold world's at. Where the diamond world is at is different, but these are all those really, and again, only natural here. So those pinks are natural in color, those yellows are natural in color. We don't offer treated diamonds. We don't do heat enhancements or heat treatments or irradiations on those diamonds that you see in the pinks and the yellows. And the white diamonds are also natural in their color, just, you know, in case that needs to be set. But that's a really, really, really strong value there. And it's $9.99. I'll give it 60 seconds and we'll see who's got it. It's a beautiful band. And under $1,000, which would then put those bands, if you were to look at it, break it down in the threes, it would be $333 or so a band. So that makes no sense. But that is why that $9.99 value is so good, because to get that entire band, which obviously has gold behind it, so the width of the 3 bands supported by a lot of gold weight there. Why on earth would that be under $1,000? And for those of you that said maybe you're not buying a separate yellow, listen, we have pink diamond rings, we have yellow diamond rings separately, but that's going to be, you know, a much bigger investment. How nice is it to be able to get one piece and experience all 3 of these gold colors, all 3 of these diamond colors together? It's such a happy look too. Oh my goodness, this will be good. Actually, Jess, no way. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight's better. No, I have to tell you. So you guys know I have a number that's important to me, and it's 223, right? 223. It's partly because my first dog I ever had was born on 223, like February 23rd, and she really enjoyed her 223 birthday. But also I've been on channel 223 my entire career. True story, on DirecTV. So I'm always been on channel 223. So it's a very significant number for me. And I was on the channel before I had the dog. So when I found out, the dog was, anyway, so 223, it's an important number. Yesterday I'm on the freeway, Jess, and there are two cars in front of me. And the one license plate was a Kentucky plate of all things, and it said 223 on the plate, and then the rest were numbers, or letters rather. And then the truck next to me, to my left in front of me, said 23 Trust. I'm thinking, okay, and they were literally in front of me at the same time. And my dear, dear friend, who's my nail tech, who I saw on Monday morning, announced on Monday morning that she's pregnant, and her baby is due. You guessed it. Her baby's due on 223. I can't make this stuff up. Like, that is a real thing. And so I was there. I was in the salon Monday morning sobbing my eyes out because I'm thrilled for her, but then I could not get over that. She's like, are you okay? I'm like, oh my gosh, 223? Anyway, so yes, certain things, I mean, we all have those, right? Where like usually like certain numbers just pop up and you tend to see them all the time. Anybody else go through that? Because I certainly do, and I always feel like my little girl, she's since passed, and she passed a few years ago, and I cry every day about it, to be honest, as a lot of you guys will understand who have adored your pets, and she was my little soulmate, and so I always, when I see the number, like every day inevitably at 2:23 in the afternoon, I look at the clock, so I feel like she's always with me, but yeah, and you guys hopefully are always with me on DirecTV 223. So for all my DirecTV people out there, yeah, 223. That's why I won't get rid of DirecTV. I pay about $223 a month for it, and I'm okay with it because it's my 223. Gotta have TVON. I can't even watch myself because I'm here all the time. But it's significant. It's significant. So anyway, I'm so glad. Speaking of significant numbers, 999 for that, significant. So let me know if you like it. Let's keep on rocking. Welcome to all of our new registers. It's just continue to have a lot of new shoppers here tonight. I'm thrilled for you. So let's get a move on because we have a lot more to show you and we only have 45 minutes to do it. We still have all the fire opals here. I did want to show you this sapphire band. We're going to show you an incredible 4-stone style here. It's really pretty, and it's multi-colors, but in a different sense than this ring. So this is a sapphire band. This might look familiar to a few of you because we had a yellow diamond version that was extremely popular. We had a couple, just a few of those go out a couple of weeks ago. Well, here is the sapphire version, and I've had it once, but we needed to mark it down a bit. So we did, 112-1678. Keep calling on the yellow, the pink, and the white diamond band. Please keep calling on that. And, pink diamond's still here, by the way, the big one, the 101 pink diamond, the big pink morganite round is still here as well. So let's talk about this 4-stone sapphire band. Oh my goodness. 123 is the carat weight on this one. 112-1678 once again, and it's a carat 23. So that's 4 stones in the rounds, 30 points each. And are we ready for this? Love this value. Technically a little over 30 points. I guess probably one's 30, one's 30, one's 31. You get the idea. Either way, yes. Yeah, the band ring again on the hand, sure. Isn't that a pretty piece? Just to get the really, it's not all the colors of diamond in one, but really the ones we see the most common, we see are the most popular, we see that are able to do in a smaller size where we can, mix and match them together. There's that 3-row band again. And again, the way I have it on now, it's the white diamonds, then the yellow, then the pink. Obviously, you can decide if you want the white diamonds on the top or the pink diamonds on the top, you decide. But it is always going to be the yellow down the middle. So it's almost like the yellow is kind of the brighter tone. So those are really right down the middle, separating your white diamonds and your pink diamonds, which of course are a little bit more pastel. So that will be, again, $9.99. And then let's go back to our 4-stone sapphire ring, which has, let's take a walk through them here so you can see that beautiful, it's a blue-green in the on the one edge, and then you've got a really gorgeous saturated hot pink, a really nice bright, that's I would say cornflower, but on the border of royal, just nice and bright. And then look at this color, super rare, chartreuse. Who's this for? Oh my goodness, Carmela's brand new with us too. Bigger brown, and does she want a round? Love it. Carmela, I like your style, Carmela. I can tell already that she and I are going to get along just fine. because she wants more diamonds and bigger stone, and we got it for you coming up and around Tanzanite next. But this one real quick, I just wanted to do a quick blowout because we did have it debut at $9.99 a couple weeks ago, and I think you liked it, but may not have loved the price. So now we make it a lot better, and you can choose white, yellow, or rose, by the way. And that's like, I know it looks like a bezel, but it's actually prong set stones, but then they have this platform of gold they sit on top of, which is really unique. You know, Jess, I'm thinking, you're the one that gave this to me. Maybe you want to buy one. Maybe you want to buy one too. How about we both head that direction, go buy our own tickets and see how we do. Well, the one was hit, right? The 1.5, was it, what did it get to? $1 billion or something? That one, that's, yeah. But I think the Mega Millions is still up there. So that's, I'm headed to the convenience store after the show anyways. I am, so I will, yeah. I think that's a good idea. But here we go. Instead of, I know it was last night after the show, I was running errands too. It's my best time to run errands is, you know, right around midnight in Hollywood. It's a good time to be out and about. Let's do this for even better. Not even better. You know, I want to do a lot better. I can't just give you little discounts. We're going to make it $5.99. And that's it. And you get 4 really, truly rare colors of sapphire. I know we know of the blues, but to get the blue-green, hot pink, beautiful blue, and that rare, it's like a chartreuse color, all for $5.99, where it's like a dual setting. It's kind of like you got a bezel, but they're extra secure with the prongs, but then it gives you this bordered look of mirror finishing. It's like every one of them is framed. Here it is on the hand. You're choosing white, yellow, or rose. And this, much like the yellow diamond version we had, goes side to side on the hand. And you can see how big those stones look, because when you add that gold backdrop or platform, it kind of allows the stones to look even larger. So that's a really good looking ring. And of course, plenty of versatility with all those multiple colors there. And now it's dropped another $400 in price for you to make it $5.99. So Carmela, brand new register. Let's get her a look at this bigger Tanzanite in a round. It's item number 1120516, and get ready. Whoo, look at this. Oh yeah. We had that really simple round with the princess cuts on the side. I think it's gone, but check. This is the big 814. The last one was a 545. Sounds like that kind of piqued her interest, but she said bigger and more. So bigger, more diamonds, you got it. And this one in one of really something that a design TVON has really put on the map here, one of the bridge mountings. 814 is the carat weight of this, once again, fabulous round, but you're also getting, count them, 3 rows in diamonds underneath. And I wish you could see the view I have right now. I was just going to pick it up and try it on, but before I do, I look down on it from this, like, you know, overhead angle, and because it's a little open here on the sides, which I'm going to show you, I can see part of the culet and the lower part of the pavilion of the stone cutting, which is basically the underside of the stone, and as I look down over it, it's completely red. All I see when I look down on the stone, I'm looking at basically the back of it or the side profile of it, I'm seeing nothing but red. Even from the part of the stone you're not supposed to see because it's not the front. And this is 86 points in diamonds, which I'm going to now walk you through what I'm talking about. It was essentially this part of the stone, but through the profile, which I'm going to show you how, because there's a little bit, if I can just kind of balance it here for a moment, that won't hurt it. Look at that. So you see how it's almost like on 2 different levels. I was able to look at it basically from the angle you're seeing it now, and that bluing base there, that was bright red. And so you see how it's formed. Think of that last diamond band we had. It's kind of like having that diamond band first as the foundation, and then everything else is elevated up above that, and then you've got it in solid gold and the finishing on the inside. So a great chance to pick. I like this markdown you just put on it too. Don't think I didn't notice that markdown. You know, a $19,999 ring that then goes to $99.99, and then it goes to $69.99, and then, wow, one only? Shall we try it on? Yes, because then we're going to blow it out and then it's going to be gone. This is a blink and you miss it deal because it's not even $6,999. Let's hope. You don't have to be the requester, but if you like it, you call. That's the key. It's not even 5, 4, or even how? $3,000? It's not. It's $29.99. That's going to be a matter of moments until that goes. Did you have a question there, Jason? Sure. I can. Tony has the internet looking. Do you know what I just did by $29.99? That's the same per carat as the round. The 545. The smaller round I had was $366 a carat. Okay, this is $2 more. $368 a carat is what this comes down to, except it's a larger stone with more diamond weight. And it's the same per carat, essentially, as the last one I did. But there's only one, and it's museum reserve, and you could stack something next to it if you wanted to. You can change the gold color if you want to. And let me go get that band one more time because we still want to see the white and the yellow and the pink diamond band again on the hand. So let me go get that. And then we have a turquoise that's coming out to play by request as well. Let me show you that. We've got a turquoise piece that's a pendant on the way. It's a rather large pendant. Jason, do we know who your caller is? That way I can shout them out so they don't miss it. Elizabeth. Oh, nice. Elizabeth, take a look. Here's that band ring one more time. So there's the ring on the hand. She wanted to see that. I think she's been missing it here. So we'll just shout her out. Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for watching tonight. And that's that ring on the hand. I'll show you the profile. So it's ample gold, but it doesn't sit up too high. It's smooth to the touch. This is not like sharp, sharp, sharp prongs or things that catch on things or, any issues like that. And that's all $9.99. Let's go back to our 814 Tanzanite. See who's got that one. Somebody's got to get it when it's that per carat. Yes. Oh, that's okay. So this one's gone. Congratulations. We'll show the turquoise next, which is our pendant that came out by request. Let me know who got it. And then here we go. Look at this one. One of our larger pendants we've ever put together. That's saying something because we've had a lot of pendants over the years. And this starts with a Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Then it's loaded with diamonds that drop, 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 drop. And wait till you see this on the neckline. It is hot. This is item number 11179663. Is that an appropriate way to describe a piece of jewelry? It is. It looks, I think pendants can be very appealing on. They can be very feminine. And when they've got the shape like this does with the angles and with the point, let's start here. Let's start with a little size perspective because that's the first thing we need to establish is it's large. This is definitely a, more of a statement style. The size of the turquoise is 331. It's an oval. It is out of the mine that is closed now, the best turquoise we've ever seen. And then you have 2 1/4 inches top to bottom. Diamond weight is a carat 14. So there again is what we don't usually see, which is a carat 14 in diamonds in a pendant. It's very unusual. And you have a 331 turquoise. Here it is against the hand. Then I'm going to take it right on over to the neckline. You're going to add your favorite chain so that you get now, perfect bail for a DBTY. Even if you have our big jumbo 2 carat DBTY with the bigger diamonds or the 1 carat, that all will work. Look at this. Look at that. And then we'll show it on the neckline for you. Change the gold if you'd like. No problem to do that. How about this, though? The scalloping. Does this feel, what is it, Tony? Mod? Is this a little mod? Is this a little mid-century, little mod? It's just cool, right? Art Deco a little bit? Art Nouveau? Art Nouveau. It's got a little Art Nouveau influence to the top portion especially. Okay, we're anxious to see it on. So there it is on the neckline. Now, that's where it would, obviously, you're understanding the concept of the length of your chain is going to determine where it sits. If it sits a little higher or if it sits a little lower. I think you're going to put it, considering that it is a longer piece, even if you typically wear chains that are 18 inches, you may want to consider moving this up to a shorter chain because there's so much length in the pendant. But that's all entirely up to you. Best thing to do is just get one of our adjustable chains and then you can kind of move it based on the neckline that you have that day, right? A little more open neckline, you move it down. If you have a little bit higher neckline or you're trying to put it over something like a higher neckline top, then you can do that. But this is the great value. Let's take it up close up here and bring it back for another look here and get you that great value. We've been doing this all night long with the values. For some reason, it seems to balance really well on that bail. That is the magic to getting that one to sit on its own, so bravo. But how about this for better than $39.99? And there's a whole lot of diamonds there. I love that you can change it up. Yellow gold, rose gold, fine. Whatever your heart desires. Now, I don't know who got that Tanzanite, but if it wasn't Carmela, the requester, I have something else she might like. No way, another new register. Welcome, Joan. And where's she calling from? Thank you, Joan in Texas. Welcome to our show. Thank you for shopping tonight. So Carmela, if you're still out there, I can show you something else. It's not technically a round, but it's a cushion square. So they look really similar. So I'll show you another one I have, but I gotta blow this out. $14.99 turquoise pendant with a lot of diamonds. A really, really, really exquisite style here. If you like a lot of diamonds. We've done a lot of classic smaller turquoise pendants in our day. This is certainly a departure and a good one, especially if you want a lot of luxury. That is the way to go. So we'll see who's got it, and then we're going to be moving on. I'm going to show one more Tanzanite for Carmela, just in case she likes this one. We're going to do another Tanzanite opportunity. Then we do have a unisex style emerald piece we can bring on out. It's a big emerald. I have a Gent Star Sapphire if anybody would like to see it. I've got a very large, the really cool tourmaline with a blend of really all the colors together. Intrigued? We'll show it to you. It's really special. And how about this one at $14.99? Sean, you've got your favorite colors back. Okay, so no, not on this one. So this one's still available. All right, because Sean, I'm double asking you things because I heard you sold something last night and didn't tell me. And it was very shocking at the end of the show. So, yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that 2.5 carat diamond that I saw. And we had a little snafu at the end of the show because I thought it was still available. Anyway, so just trying to keep up to date on quantities here. I only know what they tell me and they don't tell me anything. So here we go. Next up is a tansy. Let's show you one more. So I know this is not a round, but if you tend to like rounds, you often like cushion cut squares because cushion cuts typically are rectangular, but an antique cushion cut or a square cushion cut is more, as you see, symmetrical. So it almost is like a slightly different, it's like a round with some corners, but very subtle. So when you first see this on the hand from a distance, it's kind of read as a round. It is a bigger stone here. 1119795 is the number. It's going to be our 620. And it is also rare. So just like a round is rare because it's a wasteful cut, well, this is too, because the proportions are pretty similar, right? So it's very much a wasteful cut. So usually they do go for a premium. We're going to take it a lot lower than we should here. And because that's what we've been doing on all our Tanzanites. So it seems only fair. By the way, that gorgeous turquoise pendant is still here if you'd like it. But this is a one only. It stays in the white gold. It also has a carat 22. This is a take of our signature style. So that means a classic mounting as timeless as can be when it comes to diamond setting styles. It's got these large pave shoulders. It has that really big diamond halo around it. This is what it looks like from the inside. It's even finished. And watch this. We obviously polish the back of the band after the sizing. That's all part of the sizing process. So, you know, we obviously do all that for you. But take a look at this on the hand and see what I mean about could work for somebody who likes a round as well. But this show has been all about Tanzanite values. And here's another one. I got to take it lower. It's not going to work at $99.99, and it may not work at $69.99, so we got a better value. And it's not 6, not 5, not 4, not 3. And it's not even $29.99. First caller can have this one. It is a one only, stays in the white gold, but we are sizing it. And it's only $2,499. And we only have 28 minutes in the show. Jess, that means 28 minutes until vacation? Oh, mini vacay, sorry. Well, if around here, they are all mini vacays. Yeah, we really, yeah, it's, yeah. But see, in TVON, we're what, 4 or 5 days? That's a pretty decent vacay around these parts. Yeah, exactly. All right, coming up, $24.99. I just thought I'd show that. Seems like that might work for somebody out there. Let's go. Oh, I have to show you this tourmaline. This is for kicks. I don't think anyone's gonna buy it, but it's a really cool stone. I feel a little bit like I'm like a museum docent when I show a piece like this. Like, really cool, just really, really cool. See, it's a really cool stone. It's just really cool. It's kind of like all the colors are coming together here. I mean, there's really, how else would you describe it? I once, many years ago, had a tourmaline that was so similar, and I called it it became the magic tourmaline, and it was forever known as that. And I know the person who got it. She still calls me up every now and then and says, I'm still loving my magic tourmaline because it had every color of the rainbow. And I don't mind it saying really cool. I think it should. It's a really cool stone. It's radical, tubular, fantastic, awesome, and all the other things because it is so many colors. We're calling it technically 1119364. They also they've done a great job of describing it. They called it a round orange tourmaline. Yeah, I think that we can do better. And my job is to be eloquent and articulate, but words fail me here because it's just it's a little bit like a sunset, but all blended. You know that sunset that just never lasts quite long enough, and usually it looks like a beautiful sherbet ombre sky. This is like all that, but blended together, and yet sparking as if it's sparklers in the stone and fireworks combined. It's a 1215, it's a carat 52 in diamonds, and it's, oh yeah, look at the finishing on the inside. Gorgeous, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous basket work. I love how even it looks different from this angle. Now we're seeing different colors. I saw greens coming through the side. And now it's orange, it's pink, it's yellow, it's purple. It's a little bit of everything, but it just sparkles. And just like the Paraiba we had earlier, we were talking about, aren't these supposed to be heavily included type 3 stones? Yeah, they are, but look what's happening here. It's clean. Watch as we see it from the sides. You can't find a flaw in this stone. I just made flaw a 2-syllable word. So yeah, you can't find a flaw. You can't. It's beautiful. It's sparkling. It's brilliant. If anybody wants it, we'll do. Okay, I $99.99 is why I said you'll probably just look at it and admire it. But if I just discount it, okay, good. Christy just came in with some more eloquence for me, and she said, it reminds me of a firework ametrine. Sure. But still, ametrines don't have orange and pink, and those bright, like this intense, almost red. It's like a burnt sienna. I love the colors. It's just everything. It's everything. They are amazing. It's glittering. It's fireworks every day. I love this stone, and if we can make it possible, you know what, collectors, come on in. I'll just blow it out. I'm just going to put a price up there, and we'll get it a home. I'll make this less than $5,000, and it has a lot of diamond weight around it. You can see that. That's no skinny mini diamond weight. That's a carat 52. That is a lot. Now watch if I dare. I warn you, it might get a little bit more electrified here. Look at this from it. Now I can really move it. I feel like if I touch it, something bad might happen. Like, I feel like it could give me a little electric shock. Like a little psst, psst, like it's just firing. And now, to me now it looks more like a pink body color. Wow, that glitters. Tourmaline, $49.99, $39.99? No way. First caller, make it $3,888, one only. Nobody's going to have a stone like you have. Nobody. $38.88, one. Just one. Ooh, that's good. And we'll even, we're going to change the gold if you want to. That would look gorgeous in the yellow gold. That really would. That'd be stunning in the yellow. Stunning in the rose too. You're not going to see a lot of the gold because it's diamonds, you know, side to side here, but that would look good in any kind of gold. You got it. So $38.88, just had to show that. It's a fun one, right? I know it's not inexpensive, but it's a 1215 that looks like this. Usually stones like that are what we call priceless. And you know what? Please call it priceless. Even though, yes, I did put a price on it, but what we really define price tags by are what you can compare it to. So if there's not something that is a legitimate match out there that you can then say, well, that one looks like it, that's the same size, color, quality, and it's that price, then you've really got a priceless stone when it can't be duplicated. Did anybody get the turquoise pendant? Don't think so. Turquoise pendant's here. We should probably show you that beautiful dazzling morganite as well. And don't forget about the pink diamond that is that marked down in platinum and 18 karat gold and big diamond weight and a carat 01 GIA certified pink diamond that is under $20,000. If you happened to miss that earlier, what happened to really cool, Tony? I mean, I like the priceless was, but what happened to really cool? It's a really cool more than it is an orange. All right, let's see if we have anybody requesting anything for our last 20 minutes. I do have a Mahenge spinel since we've been seeing some bridge mountings. And I promised at the top of the show that I would have a Mahenge spinel. And I have waited over 3 months to show this ring. I have refused to show this ring. And it's not because it ain't pretty. Look at it. It's gorgeous. But the problem with this ring has been singular. It's the price. And so today, imagine my surprise when I know 1120765, I have it memorized. It's a carat 21 oval Mahenge in our carat 05 bridge. Have it memorized. I've seen it every day for the last 3 months in every show I've done. I haven't shown it to you guys because it was not budging from this $8,999 price tag. And I understand that Mahenges, especially when they're over a carat, are really, really, really pricey. And I appreciate the fact that this is a carat 21. And it does have that carat 05 in diamonds. All of that, with full respect, I just didn't think $89.99 was going to do it. We're challenged on the Mahenges because they are so pricey in these bigger sizes. And generally, I'll then bring out a smaller stone. And everyone will say, no, I want the big stone. And then we bring out the big stone, and a 70 pointer is $3,000. And a 1 carat is $5,000. And anything over a carat tends to be $89.99. So this is what has been the challenge with Mahenges, is that I think a lot of people look at them as spinels. And I'll be honest, back in the day, I sold spinels for $8 a stone. Now, were they Mahenges? No. Did they look like this? No. Were they set with a carat 05 in diamonds? No. Most spinels, which by the way are in August birthstones, so keep that in mind. Happy birthday, August birthdays. But this is the thing. This has been added. So yes, it's not just peridot that you have to enjoy as a birthstone for your month. It's actually spinels as well. So let's say you want to go rare spinel, because there are spinels that are out there that are smaller. And just like anything else, a lot of the stones are sub 1 carat. And when they are, they can be very affordable, especially when they're out of Burma. They have kind of a dingy, dusty color to them. So it's not the super lively stones. They tend to come in a lot of pinks and purples. Pinks that are looking like a lighter pink, like a mauve tone, not this. This was a discovery out of Tanzania in 2007. It wasn't long after that that they were completely mined out, because there was only a boulder no bigger than the size of my counter, which for the record goes from here to over here. And that's how big the entirety of the collection was naturally. Mother Nature created that much rough. Out of the rough crystals, though, I mean, that was the overall. Everything that was mined crystal-wise, the individual crystals were so small that you don't get a lot of bigger faceted stones. So with all that said, it's near impossible to get something well over a carat. So when they occur, they go really pricey really fast. The exact same reason there are no phone calls right now are exactly why I haven't shown it to you in 3 months straight. Now, today, end of the night is here too, I might add. We're going to discount it down to next to nothing. Take a look. Carat 05. If you've wanted a larger spinel and you think you know where the price tag is going to be, get ready for something we've never seen before, because it's so not $89.99. I would love for you to call early. Here's what it looks like on. Well, I've shown you some beautiful pieces, but beauty hasn't been enough tonight. We have a pink diamond that's here. We have that gorgeous tourmaline that's here. We have that Paraiba 2.5 carat. It's here. Here's another one, but I'm not going to let this stay. It's no longer $69.99 either. $59.99. I still neglected to show it to you. But tonight, it goes on the air, and chances are, first time you're seeing it, because it's such a tremendous drop in price that it has nowhere to go but to somebody watching right now. And it's no longer going to be anywhere near this. I will do better than the mounting price by itself. That's what I can tell you right now. We're going lower. So I don't know about you, but if I started this show at 7 o'clock Pacific time, which was 2 hours and 42 minutes and 24 seconds ago, and I told you that I was going to give away a free carat 21 Mahenge spinel, you would be watching all night long with the phone in hand ready to dial, because You want to get the free carat 21 Mahenge Spinel. Well, that free carat 21 Mahenge Spinel is happening right now. It is happening because the stone is irrelevant. The price tag on the piece overall is going less than the price of the mounting by itself, and that means you're not paying $59, you're not paying $49, $39, $29.99. This is the single best value I have brought you in Mahenge Spinel on this air. And it's not even close to $29.99, so call in early, take your gold color choice, white, yellow, rose. This is that rare spinel that is not a light pink, it's not a lighter shade, it is the bright neon pink and red. That's what this is. That combination that actually exceeds the color you expect, the lower the light. So if you have less light in an environment, not a television studio, that'd be the exact opposite of what you want, but just regular fluorescent lighting in a room or beautiful sunlight, you're going to watch this stone get even brighter, show you even more neons to it. It's not even $29.99. Huge value. And Mahenges are just tricky, I think, because a lot of us put them in the category of typical regular spinel and don't realize how obscure and rare these are out of that one source in Tanzania. There are other sources for spinel. There are no other sources for this particular color of spinel or the rarity it brings. It's not $29.99. First caller, this is what we're going to do. Simple and easy, carat 05 in diamonds, any gold, any size. But it's the end of our show. We have 15 minutes remaining, and this is the night. This one has to go. And if I do this right, it will, because instead of 29, 28, 27, all that is value. Check out the finishing, the inside, the under gallery, all of that. And it's not even $27.99? Okay. 26, 25, 24. We're nearing the end. We have a lot of pieces that need to go before we do. And here we are with a major Mahenge, not 24, not 23, not 22. You've never seen anything like this price before in Mahenge. Never. We don't do carat 21s. And doesn't it look like it's floating? It is well set, well anchored, and well secured. But it does look like it's hovering over these diamonds in this bridge. It's not even $22.99. Let's keep going. I got one caller verifying. I hope you're ready. Dial in early, please. Change the gold. If you want yellow, do it. It's so neon, it's standalone color, so it can go under any or over any backdrop. It really can. It's irrelevant what gold color you choose because the stone is so fiery. And it's not even 22, 21 or $2,000. I'm going to make this so easy. $1,999. First caller only. 60 seconds and it's clean. Do you see the purples? That's neon. You see how it's pinks and reds, but then it's got that purple essence and glow. That only gets better. Watch this. I'll go block a light. Watch this. We'll just watch as we shade the light here. Let me do that. See, we shaded. Let me do it this way. This one's even better. That's a shading. And do you see that stone just gets more red, more intense? Full light, shading the light. That really shows you a $19.99 value. Huge opportunity, one caller only. Good luck on that one. If you have any questions on anything you've seen in the last 3 hours or so, we need to know. What would you like to see again? What are you still thinking about? Let us bring it back up. We still have a 1 carat 01 pink diamond certified that is under $20,000. If you missed it in my first hour, let me know so we can show it again, because that's here and it needs to get a home. We have a black opal from earlier. We have a beautiful morganite in the round. Got to show you that. We had a big blue zircon earlier. That's here at $932 in its size. Anything else you want to see? Let me know. Holler at me. I'm going to show you Savorite with pink diamonds and white diamonds as well. And we still have the magic tourmaline. Still do. $38.88 for the magic tourmaline. Well, if $19.99 doesn't do it, there is no hope for Mahenge Spinels on this network any longer. This is exactly why I thought at $89.99, I don't think it's got a prayer. And now it's at $19.99. Now that should be going because, like I said, it's a free spinel. Oh my good. Well, remember, we're not calling that an orange tourmaline anymore. We're calling it the really cool tourmaline. And you know what? Whoever just got it, they can name it whatever they want, and I hope they will. Who got it? Another new register. And did you say Susan? From where? Woohoo! Does she live in Las Vegas? She does? So you mean one day when I'm out there visiting my mom, eventually one day, I might just like walk into that high roller section of the casino and I will spot that ring and I'll say, Susan! And she'll look and she'll go, I don't even know you. And I'll know her because that ring. Thank you so much, Susan. Enjoy. And she's a brand new shopper. So welcome. The Tourmaline is gone. I love that. That has happened, by the way. I see more of our jewelry in Las Vegas than any other place I go. I see a lot of it in Las Vegas. I do. Because, you know, people are visiting from all over the country, all in one place, and doing fabulous things in a fabulous city. And, you know, they're wearing their good, fabulous jewelry. So I've seen many a TVON shopper in Las Vegas. So I hope to see you, Susan. All right. And if you see me, definitely say hello. Definitely. I know. My mom and I, we calculated when was the last time I was there. And it hasn't been since last November. So yeah, I'm due for a trip out. Let me know on the Mahenge. The Mahenge is here, although we're verifying on that one now, it looks like. And then I'm going to show you a quick Savorite, 11200473. Take a look at the, oh, see, I saw this and I immediately just fell in love with it. The combination, so unexpected and really cool, isn't it? Again, you're getting Savorite, and this is the show, right? The pink diamond we have, the gorgeous, gorgeous stones we've seen. The Paraiba, so amazing, right? Really, really important. But this Savorite's also very clean, very bright. Carat 63 is a good size. 9 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in white diamonds in the double halo Classico. And we're gonna blow this one out. We sure are. Boy, I love these. I mean, seriously, Jess, are we at a record for new shoppers today? We gotta be close to an all-time record for new shoppers, and on a Thursday, no less. I think all our previous records were set on the weekends when it's daytime and there's just more people. But anyway, welcome everybody. Love it. Happy Thursday, but don't forget, well, we'll get you our schedule at the end of the show. We'll make sure. It's always on our website, but we're here Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night on TV, the way you're watching now. And then, of course, the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. Weekends are during the daytime, though, so 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, Saturday and Sunday. And then we have an online show. So there's an online show Friday nights, but that's a 5 o'clock show, so 5 Pacific. So anyway, we'll talk about it. But here's the Savorite. I'm going to try it on. This is going to be our $49.99 piece. Take a look at that. That is real special. I'll just do a quick blowout. I know these combinations are always a little bit more tailored to certain taste. I'm fanatical about combinations. That's probably just a function of having seen it all in jewelry, so I tend to like something that looks a little bit like what I haven't seen. If you're the same way, and maybe that's because you own a lot of jewelry or you just are looking for pieces that look custom bespoke to you, this is definitely it. And I'll make it $17.77 for a big Savorite right here and now. So this is really, really special. $17.77. And still got the Mahenge. I'm going to recap the beautiful morganite. And then I'm going to try in our last 9 minutes here to also get that really special pink diamond one last look too. Really want to get you that pink diamond 101. Set in platinum, GIA certified, under $20,000. That's a big, big, big moment for our pink diamonds because we don't have another one that is priced like that in a 1 carat plus size. So we'll see that again if you missed it earlier. Speaking of pink diamonds, here's where you go if you want that color but in a larger size. It's 112, 1723. Savorite's here. This is from earlier, but I feel like if you joined us a little bit later, maybe you've been thinking about it, or maybe you want to just check it out one more time here. A 606 on the round pink morganite, not peach, not orange, not brown, not salmon color, not blush. It really is a true lighter pink diamond color, but it's a morganite, which is pink beryl. It has the pink diamonds first. It has the white diamonds second, double halo carat 11 total weight, and it's a one only in that fabulous cut. It also happens to be a huge markdown. It does break down 22 points on the pink, 89 points on the white, FYI. So you've got, that's how it breaks down, but we're calling it a carat 11 because that is the total weight. But notice those are pink diamonds first in that first halo, then you have the white diamonds beyond that, and we're thrilled to bring it to you at a value that is so much better than where it ever was intended to be, which was $59.99. Now it's $2,499. And then we're going to get you a last look at that GIA certified 101 pink. coming up for our finale. If there's anything else I can give you another look at. Oh, speaking of the weekend, because I keep forgetting it's Thursday, so we're only actually one television broadcast away from debuting. Did you see this earlier? I've only popped it in once and I want to give you another look. This beautiful curve link bracelet and its matching necklace are coming up this weekend. The bracelet's here on Saturday, the necklace to match is on Sunday, so just want to point that out. That's a beautiful diamond cluster. It's going to be nice and affordable given that it's a solid gold bracelet and a beautiful diamond cutting to that curve link. So stick around, stay tuned for that this Saturday, and then we'll have the matching necklace coming up on Sunday, among many other things. And this is the morganite for $24.99. Let me know who's got this one. It looks like we might be verifying. And then, unless there's anything else that you'd like to request here to see one more time, because we do have quite a few very special pieces that are here from tonight. So if you have any questions about any of those or just need another look, if you are trying to make a decision or if it's still on your mind, at least give us a call. Tell me what it is so we can pop it in for another look, because that will help make the decision a lot easier. You just need to sometimes see it one more time. And so let's talk about, this is the most extravagant value we have. It's a big savings. It's an extravagant ring, but it's all about the value here. And this is just one of our most specialty pieces we've ever managed to create, because it starts with platinum and 18 karat rose gold. The showcase is the Center 101 oval natural pink diamond. And then you have all the fancy cuts around it in white diamonds at a carat 79. This is platinum and rose gold. It is a one of a kind. It is a GIA certified center oval there. And they actually have it labeled as a fancy brownish pink. Brownish only because it's got that saturation level, which is so important. It also has a carat 79. So yes, 2 carats 80 total weight overall. And it's really boils down to that important pink diamond, which out of the three, because we do have 3 1 carat plus pink diamonds, this is the most saturated of the 3 in the color. It is the only one that has platinum setting it. That's important, and yet it is by far the most affordable we have. So go figure, all the really higher level pieces and intrinsics, and yet it's the most affordable by far, because the other ones are like 100,000 plus and one is 79,000. And this one did start at over $100,000. But again, there comes a point when we got to release this jewelry to you, the collectors, and it can't live forever in our vaults. So here's what we're going to do. If you missed it earlier, it's a beautifully breathtaking mounting. I think this mounting serves the pink diamond so well because the pink diamond itself is so incredible and so sizable. It deserves a lot of diamonds, yes, but it's how we get there. It's important individual diamonds, all of them. They're either pear shapes or marquise cuts. There are no basic cuts in this ring. There are no smaller stones in this ring. It's all super high level. It is almost 3 carats total weight. It comes with the GIA cert, which you're going to get with it as well. And it's under 100,000, under 50, under 40, under 30, and it's under 20. It's $19,999. And I'm going to give you another look at that, sir, with 4 minutes left in the broadcast. So this is the time to make those decisions on what you've seen and what you love from our 3 hours for this Thursday. Please let me know what you're thinking about or what you need another look at or any questions you might have. This is the time. Waiting does not help because the pieces will be gone. It is a very busy time of night after the show goes off the air, and we stay and continue to take your phone calls. And those phone calls are orders placed. So make sure you're not missing out on pieces that you love from tonight. These shows are live for a reason. Pieces don't stick around very long. Here we go with one of the most important pieces we've ever created, and that is the cert to go with it. So there you have your information there as certified by the Gemological Institute of America. So all natural color on this one too. Fancy is labeled on the cert as well, and this is as is in the platinum and 18 karat gold combo. So huge value there at $19,999. Let me know if there's anything else we can show you tonight, because we are counting down the final 3 minutes of the show. So want to help you out with anything else you'd like to see. Don't forget, I think the merengue is still here. The pinky, oh, do we have something? Oh, we do. We have a request last minute here. So let me show you this. Oh, good. Turquoise earrings. Who is it for? Sherry. Did you say Cherie? Sherry, you got it. Sherry, real quick look. So I'm going to pop these in as quickly as I can. Here are the turquoise studs that we have for you. Beautiful. Item number 1115719. Classic. Turquoise, Sleeping Beauty rounds, 212 of total weight here, so a carat in each plus. And you're going to get a solid gold setting of your choice of gold color, white, yellow, or rose. We got to make this snappy. They're less than $500. We're making them $488 right now for the studs, and I will give you a look at them on the hand with the measurement here as well. So that will be that on our stud earrings in turquoise. Now there is a centered post, butterfly backing as well, double basket behind the setting for those stones. Here's what they look like from a distance with that measurement up against. They're going to be a little bit more, I would just say just a tad more than 1/4 of an inch diameter. And there you can see that basket work. So they also don't sit up too high. This is being a cabochon cut, so you've got a flat back, so you don't need to set them all that high. As opposed to when you have a stone that's got a big culet that runs really deep, then you have to tend to set it a little higher in a stud. And this is the way where you can keep it more like that beautiful high-end kind of finishing. So $488 for the pair. Sherry, thank you for the request. Thanks for watching tonight. Thank you all. We have about 90 seconds left in the broadcast. Don't forget, back on TV, not until Saturday and Sunday during the day. Do want to remind you, if you need your TVON fix tomorrow night, we have an earlier than normal show, but it's online only, so you can watch on any of the live streaming platforms that we have. And of course, that starts at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's still 3 hours. And I believe Joyce will be with you tomorrow for that. Yes, so Joyce will be here. So be sure and join her. Be sure and watch tomorrow night online. You can even watch on the go on your phone, etc. If you've got any access to basically an internet Wi-Fi signal. So we'll help you out with more jewelry tomorrow online only. We're back on TV and all online platforms and everywhere else on Saturday and Sunday. That's when I see you next, 10 a.m. Pacific. And that's, of course, noon Central and 1 p.m. Eastern. So we hope to see you then for a big weekend of jewelry. We've got those gorgeous gold curved link styles for you, as well as many other brand new pieces. And so as we get ready to wrap up our Thursday, I want to just also give one more special welcome to all of our new shoppers. There have been so many of you brand new shoppers tonight watching and shopping. Thank you so much. A very warm welcome to all of you. Thanks for being a part of our TVON family. And hopefully we'll see you guys back here tomorrow night online, Saturday and Sunday on TV. And we'll hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday night, what's left of it, and of course a Friday before we see you again. So thanks so much for being with us. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And don't forget to call us if you have any questions. We'll be here.